What up, Fallen Oni here, and we're watching the grand final, or upper final. And it froze the moment I zoomed in. Great. It is FNS versus NEG, and EG got 13-3. 13-3. How disappointing. How disappointing.
Except burn both timeouts.
I was making the point that it's actually shady for Pansy and Hypoc, because I guarantee you, if you ask them, they would 100% rather commentate a hype, close, intense match.
Is this the comeback for EG, or is it them going down to the lowers with just a whimper?
It's over. It's fucking over.
It's
FNS or Fnatic.
Alright.
One Tokyo.
I have a video to show you guys that PRX made. I requested it and they made it, which is fucking legendary. After running this break, this ad break. Listen, we have to run the ad break, okay? It has to happen. So if you're watching the ads and you can't watch the video, you can Prime sub for free.
No.
Otherwise, I'm sorry, it'll be in the VOD. But
I'm fucking no, bitch.
Ads, because my fucking ad quota, I'm not even close to it. Oh, hold on over here. This, right? Hold on.
What the hell are you doing?
Alright. Right over. Wait, where is it?
It's fucking VOD, bro.
Oh, here it is. Look. I requested them to make a fucking. Well, they said they were already working on it apparently, but I asked them to make a montage of Alex raging, and I don't know if this is the trailer or the actual full video, but I already watched it, by the way. So, but it's pretty
Alex
good.
looks like he's in a bubbly mood. Surely nothing bad happens to me today.
I think it's a trailer, yeah.
Alright, let's go, boys. Very well played, boys. Let's go. Let's keep energy up. Let's full focus on 3 more rounds. We have a lot of chances. Let's go get him.
I did pre-watch it, yeah. I watched it. Dude, what am I gonna do?
I need to take like a meditation course. Y'all need me to mold?
Mold? You want me to mold? Go again.
By the way, he's talking to himself. He's talking to himself, by the way. The players can't hear him.
Oh shit.
I forgot to reply to their video. I should log in my Twitter. Can I log in my Twitter on here so I can just do shit easier? Hold on. I'll do it on my other screen. 1 sec.
That's a good one. Fnatic is undefeated too. The fuck, 9 ads? I had a fucking skip button.
We just made them look a little bit silly, I think, sometimes. But yeah, we got Fracture next, which is obviously their map. So I'm not really thinking too much about that map, but it was a beautiful map by us.
I'm looking forward to the second one. Thank you so much, Mini, for joining us. And let's see what else Fnatic's got in their locker.
Well, one thing that Mini said was that he made him look a little silly, and I think with a 13-3 scoreline and the way that whole thing fell apart, truer words have never been spoken.
It's so rare that you hear Mini being like happy about his team's performance, even in a stomp. But genuinely, he must have felt like that was perfection, essentially. Like the way that they avoided every trap setup, the way that EG got caught by every piece of utility. It was just masterful work by Fnatic.
Oh, absolutely immaculate, like top to bottom. You genuinely couldn't have asked for a better start for, you know, this EMEA squad that obviously had a, you know, rough closeout to the season, but I think we all knew what we were in store for when we got here to Tokyo, and the results speak for themselves. That being said, though, Bren, I know that you have a few rounds that you did want to talk about, because it does illustrate exactly why this Fnatic team is so dangerous.
Just the one, and it's perfect to really just encompass exactly what Mini was talking about. I've roped in my assistant, Josh Wilkinson. He's going to be annotating for me as well as we run through this. It's the pistol round right off the rip. It's the very first one.
Really?
Mini was talking about. They didn't get
this.
caught by any of the trap plays with the breach, and that's what EG are going for to try and win the pistol round at the beginning. It's around C mound control, and they're going to try and go for just a quick little play with the paranoid. Let's play this one out, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But Fnatic's game plan was very passive at the beginning. They wait out the first initial few seconds to see when this utility is going to be coming through, and they wait it out. They see the paranoia, they hear the dash. This is all audio cues that are going to be called by Durka. He calls it, and look at the response. Zoom on the minimap for me, Josh, real quick. Look at this. They're like ants following a pheromone trail. They are just immediately going straight into the A site because they realize, okay, 3 key pieces of util are used. That's going to be a free A site. And they get themselves into the plant easily enough. Boostia was first there. We roped on about that and hammered on about that as well. But another thing that I wanted to really just hammer in the point home here is this post-plant setup. It is immaculate from Fnatic. They have 3 layers in terms of their post-plant setup. Chronicle, which is the first line of defense. He's playing behind the box. They have nanoswarms as the second layer in case Chronicle goes down and can get traded. Chronicle doesn't go down. He doesn't fall at all. But you also have the backup global utility. Durka and Boast are playing all the way at the back. And look at that star down there. You have to tap the spike to bait out the nanoswarms, the star, and at the same time deal with these players who have already posted up anchoring in tree. There's so much nuance to the way that Fnatic play this. It's so structured. It reminds me so much as well of when they were really, really well drilled at their at the Fracture post plans as well. The map we're going into next, where they're just so structured. And even if you know how to break it, even if you know what they do, if you've been doing the VOD prep, how do you break it? There's so many levels to it. They're so far apart. You have to play picture-perfect Valorant to stand a chance.
Yeah, without a doubt, that is exactly what you saw from Fnatic every single time. And now EG are the ones that need to do that. And one guy that's certainly not going to let that be very easy for the team at all is Durka, as we go to an aim-lab shoot-around and check in on Durka, who's going to be clicking some heads with the largest crosshair known to man. But you know, it gives us an opportunity to talk about Durka and his impact in the game, because genuinely, like, look, everyone contributed very equally in making this delicious pie of destruction that Fnatic concocted on Lotus Sideshow. But I think in particular for Durka, he's just going Durka and his impact in the game, because genuinely, like, look, everyone contributed very equally in making this delicious pie of destruction that Fnatic concocted on Lotus Sideshow. But I think in particular for Durka, he's just going out there and playing with a type of confidence that you really want to see out of your race.
Yeah, when your game plan is working, it sets up Durka for success. And that they're popping when that's the case. And of course, on the other side of things, Boostio with 0 and 5, a lot of them at the beginning of that map to start the snowball going. That's what I want to see as we head into map 2 as well, because again, the early snowball and the clash of those star players, trap plays, that kind of stuff is going to be so important on Fracture. This is where EG should have their success. But it all comes down to the pistol and the follow-ups to me
Oh,
again. They need to start off on the right foot, and they've been boomed on map 1.
Yeah, they have been boomed to a degree. I mean, listen, Demon 1 felt like he had to carry the world in his back, I think, at times as well when they're playing these 4v5 rounds. And Fracture in general, I will say EG's Fracture is very dependent on the supportive players. Players like Ethan and Com in terms of their util and getting the plays rolling in that capacity. And for me, that comes down to how Fnatic done the preparation. Which, listen, knowing Fnatic, you know they're going to be up late reviewing those VODs and doing the homework.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, and also their coach, Coach Potter on the other side is always one to go out there and do the homework as well. Hopefully that's the case for Fracture. We did get an opportunity to catch up with her courtesy of Yinsu. What you got?
Yes, that's right, Golden Boy. I've got Potter, the coach of EG, with me here. Potter, this is the first time in this tournament you guys even have to think about how to bounce back. So what was the biggest lesson you learned from that map 1, and how could you implement that going on to map 2?
Yeah, you know, we just have to add a little more finesse to our game plan. All tournament long, everything we did worked. This time around, it didn't, and having that second layer, we have them. We just didn't use them, unfortunately. So for us, we just need to stay composed, go back to the drawing board, and understand that we can slow things down a little bit if we don't get that first initial pick. So for map 2, we're going back to our confident map, and we'll be able to do just that.
Yeah, well, it is your fortune.
No,
but I'm
you're
very, very excited about what's going to happen on Fracture, and going to send it back to the bench and find out.
Thank you so much for that, Yinsu. And yeah, so, you know, back to the drawing board, but still confident regardless of what happens here in map 2. That's the thing, though. I get really worried where you saw we have the start on Lotus. You said it before, Sideshow. You needed to start fast. You needed to start strong. And then get really worried where you saw we have the start on Lotus. You said it before, Sideshow. You needed to start fast. You needed to start strong. And then what happens if that doesn't take place on Fracture?
Well, it has to, right?
It has to. They
It
have
has
no
to
other
for EG.
choice, and that's a lot of pressure on those young guys.
Every good anime arc has you losing to the big bad guys first and then coming back afterwards. It's just part of the anime arc.
No one's buying the anime, man. No one's buying the anime. But here's the Prime Gaming Agent Select, and
Is
see what
that
we got here out of this one,
echoing?
Brent.
Yeah, no switch-ups, no changes as well, and we already know how deep the
I was gonna say
is
it's just
both
flip,
these teams.
but-
I mean, think back to the Season 8 combos, Terror Contact Orbital Strikes for Fnatic, and then Evil Geniuses. They also like to pull out all sorts of cutesy little stuff.
They do, but their defense side is slightly weaker, so they're not going to start out here with a bang, and they need it. So
alright.
it's got to be different.
That's right. It is
It's these. I'm not dying laughing, but it's
Can you
these.
force a map 3? Let's send it back over to Pansy and Hypoc for the call.
Yeah, we are
Kang
now
Kang
waiting
replied to
with
my
bated
tweet?
breath to see if
Why the
basically
fuck
map
didn't you?
2
Why'd you
is
wait to
any
tell me?
different
What
from-
the?
Everyone's laughing. It's funny.
See of this team, obviously a lot of this lies on the IGL. Once again, Potter as well to give some insight here. I'm worried though, because we're coming out again. You get an opportunity every so often in the meta in Valorant to pull out a new comp, show something different, show a couple of little set pieces around it. But once that tape is out there, it takes one team to adjust, anti-strat it, and beat you, and it's done. Once you show the world, the rest of the teams, how to counter it, that's then out there. So I'm a little concerned.
It's fucking echoing. I mean, it's
the confidence to dig a little deeper in the playbook.
Well, time to find out.
That shot 180.
Fnatic.
But
Flooding the B side here. Obviously on the attacking side themselves. This time will be EG on the defense. And EG sitting very deep.
Yeah,
Not
no,
really entertaining any
they
of
won
this.
pistol already.
Coming through on the south side here, 2 members of EG, Jorgamo and Ethan. Plant will come through. That's a fairly safe plant for Tower, actually. So Fnatic will scurry away, stacking towards Arcade. Leo, a little disconnected in underpass here. He could be a playmaker here for Fnatic.
Eyes towards him. Keep that in the back of your mind. If you start seeing him winding up here, Jorgamo taking the first couple of very critical steps towards it.
Dirk has joined
Oh god, this is now very dangerous. Jorgamo's done well, but keep your mind on the back line. There's Durka, gonna draw the blood. Ethan doing well, and Busio continuing the form, but it's Leo in a 1v2. Defuse started from Ethan, he desperately wants halfway. He might just get that, but he's gonna...
Leo won it. Leo won it.
She's got Ethan stuck to the fuse!
Classic. Classic.
Big Ethan stands tall and is getting them around on the board, and they needed that start.
Absolutely did. Obviously conceded.
The fuck? They're not gonna win the second map.
we were talking about they've shown here in Tokyo.
They still need to get past these. All these rounds are dangerous. We saw what they could do with a, what was it, like a classic and nothing else. So keep in mind that Fnatic are always a threat. No matter the buy, no matter the round, no matter where you are, there is danger. Danger aplenty. And kind of going bigger picture here while they take their time. We'll see if this round gets a little bit more interesting with these Sheriffs coming in. At this point, you also have to know, if you're talking about experience, Ethan probably has more than most of the people on the server. You're talking bigger picture. At this point, you also have to know, they need him to turn up here. Yes, the desk kind of highlighted the supporting acts that are very, very critical for EG in this. I guess same to be said for Fnatic in that regard. But Ethan, I need to see him stay for EG in this. I guess same to be said for Fnatic in that regard.
No, nothing happened.
But Ethan, I need to see
that
him
was the smallest thing ever. I overreacted.
To keep them in the game as well. He is a huge LAN player, an incredibly experienced player. I mean, back in his day,
is Pansy talking about me?
You know, the up and comer, right? He was that young blood. He's still super young. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I need to see Ethan find that role.
A big
Ethan.
concern as
yeah,
well.
Ethan
We
too.
talk about confidence across this series. You're not seeing EG deny these orbs.
Fuck's
Alpha's going to be able to farm up here, so it's giving Fnatic an opportunity to find a lockdown in the next round.
No snacks today? I actually do have snacks. I haven't checked them out yet.
Off guard there, but Leo will fall.
I did see some Pockies.
Orb retrieved as well. Fnatic will actually potentially find a way back through. No, Alpha will fall here.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx, okay? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Scares me. It really does scare me. The way you play.
Because last time I said some shit about,
again,
you know, EDG was up 11-4. They're up 11-4.
So we'll see if it comes.
I was going on a.
But this time, not be able to do too much with it.
I was going on a spiel about how, you know, PRX is here with a sub. It's all good. Like, EDG look really good. Like, they'll probably play NRG in the next match. It'll be really hype. And then.
And then, yep. Fucking frozen.
Fnatic come into round 3 with the
What are the evil geniuses doing?
of executing a lockdown.
We're about to see. This is a big round here.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking bye.
And like I said, that for me is an indicator of maybe a dent in the confidence. If you don't have, again, the respect in the anti-eco, because probably what happened at the end of Lotus, where they did get slapped about a little bit, but unfortunately,
the problem is Fnatic are fucking definitely prepared. But we were prepared for Lotus too, I hope.
Okay,
so maybe it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's an evacuation for Fnatic. They want to get out of there. Leo just going to get to safety. And it's all north.
Fuck this.
Going back through though. Let's look at the pace in which Fnatic do this quick. Okay, no mistakes on that one. Straight on in, clear everything out. It's all theirs. Now there's going to be a lot of players very aware of this, but they don't have the weaponry. Keep in mind,
they're on site.
It's bits and pieces. It's a Guardian. Alpha doing
they got 2 on
duty.
rope.
Demon 1 missed his smoke. It gave it an open sightline towards rope.
That's very unfortunate. As Ethan and Jorgamo.
Oh, they got.
Oh,
it's over. They lost this round.
2-1. Very unlikely to get much more out of this.
Are you gonna save? Nah, he's not gonna save.
And it actually makes it even worse because they don't have to use the lockdown. Fnatic were probably willing and able to do so, but they can bank it now. Jorgamo, Sheriff and a Spectre.
Yeah, they can save that.
himself, but look how disconnected Fnatic are from this plant.
Holy shit! Why are they all? They're literally trying to find him.
Up here. Actually, this will put him one away from the Rolling Thunder as well.
Yep. Oh. They're going to have so much to work with. Beautiful. And you're right, one away. And I'm kind of glad that, you know, the desk was kind of highlighting how much Fnatic prioritize this and how well they play around their ults. Obviously, that sounds almost obvious. But yeah, there it is. Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh, that was a good kill. Damn.
God.
Again, this is Demon 1 and Com desperate to fight back into Sands, clear some space, regroup with Jorgamo towards main.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's another thing that honestly you pin towards maybe just the cracks starting to show in the performance. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know it's such an intangible
Especially when
sometimes, but
Potter's talking about, you know, getting a little bit of finesse back into some of the gameplay you see here from EG.
Here we go. That's a potential fight to be had. Looking to get noted. Follow up as well. And okay,
here comes
Jorgo's
a party.
Chasing. Oh, the moves! Oh, Duck has got the moves. He dodges so well. The trade is there for Demon 1, so it's a bit of a back and forth. They've done initial damage, but again, I want to talk bigger picture.
On
rolling
the attackers, you know,
map 1.
they're still up.
Boostio plays safe as well, looking vulnerable if they keep going for these 4-play hits somewhere, if they're trying to start to exploit that. But Fnatic now without Durka, how do they approach this?
Yeah, I think the dot's it.
Almost anticipating further aggression.
I don't know.
Fnatic, I think, with the right read there. They're waiting for EG to explore towards main, then maybe rotate a player away. Ethan does have the Rolling Thunder, and he's actually drifting back this direction. So Boostio will be left to anchor. Still lots of tools available for Fnatic, though, with that first blood.
Mannequins está hablando de ti. Que no te quiere ir porque no estás pagando.
He's so dead.
I mean, the Rolling Thunder came through a little too late as well. They have Com staying there to try and play off the back of it, but a response here, Demon 1 catches a little bit of a speed boost on the way out here. Ethan's found the first one.
He's in so much trouble. He's so dead, though. They just offset the pace there. The to go in. It's still a 2v3. 10 seconds now. The cross not particularly safe. Demon 1 just stepped away from it. And Leo wants to try and create that support, create that safety himself. Put his body on the line for it, and the plant's now going to come down. Leo, Alpha, and Boaster. Lots to be done here. Still, beautiful hold from Leo there, making sure that plant is safe. And Alpha signs it at the end. 2-2 now, all even. Fnatic back in the matchup.
First time we've seen EG try and execute a set piece here early on, but it resulted in a 1-for-1. And like I said, with that early advantage in terms of the old cycle, Fnatic have better mid-round options. EG already back down to pistols. Yeah, whether or not we see any further, actually. The Sheriff's, the light shield's coming.
Está trabajando nomás yo.
Another opportunity here for Fnatic. If they have the read, they can get towards Durka's showstopper, Boaster's orbital strike, 2 away from Leo's ultimate as well.
And it's a gamble stack from EG, right? Like, he's coming back. Try to do what they can. It's a completely free site for Fnatic as well. So much kit to be played with. Yeah, obviously Chronicle
Dice que él quiere que yo te ayude.
Super comfortable.
Ya te ayudé, pero tú lo perdiste.
Chronicle takes a little bit of chip damage, but this is where the bulk of EG is coming from. So it's going to be Alpha, clean work, overwhelmed. Boostio's going to take him down. Leo next to be brought in. Decides doesn't want to be on a platter for them. And Kong. Oh, timing with the shot's good. Hold on.
Oh,
a little bit of time to work with on this one. Leo now pulled back further, but he knows that crunch eventually. Can he get that kill in time? No. Now the pressure starts to mount. Durka taken down to 65. Can they close the gap in time? Leo's found Com and created a little bit of safety, but you can see the threat. You can see they had to invest the ult to deal with it. Leo's held them back at the door, and Leo not allowing them close to that site.
Nice clean up here.
Pues yo estoy pagando
Again,
para
not afraid
ti.
to invest these ultimates to secure rounds.
Ya busca.
Actually, Boostio will pick up an operator.
Okay.
Curious to see if he holds on to that. Com buys a lot of time here. Even gets a kill with the Frenzy as well on Chronicle, I believe, drifting a little deeper.
Oh, you got a 4-piece.
Like I said, with this advantage, Fnatic just have so many more tools to throw.
Dude, Leo's insane.
Into that pivot point in the round. You see the trap piece here?
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
wait, what? Boostio got that kill? I mean, we know about the trap piece. Clearly, so did EG. Boostio putting up big numbers. Combo his side.
They were scared. Oh my gosh.
Just got deleted.
Oh my god.
Nice! Wait, maybe I have to call them shit. Dude, I keep calling them shit, it works.
Honestly, saw the flash
One of those Sen play and he had his fucking name for a gun buddy.
If he did with the operator, that's a snappy first shot.
Yeah, you guys are shit! You guys are not winning this match, you guys suck.
Pocket pieces that Fnatic bring out, and it looks so good.
Shit.
I mean, usually you'd see a little bit of utility dumped in behind the scenes.
Oh.
Way ahead of the
Oh, whoa.
Flash a little offset on the timing then.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Give EG a chance. I guess they're going to grip it with both
Y'all
hands.
suck, there's no way you're being Fnatic, bro. The fuck were you guys thinking, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay, spots player. He's going to have to fall away.
Holy shit, this is laggy.
Posted up in front of the door in Sands with an operator, by the way. I mean, it's just lunacy.
I think he's got the lockdown, right? Yeah,
Got the
there
Hunter's
it is.
Fury and the Orbital Strike as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're waiting for this.
That's
massive. Drake comes out, though. Joker's going to go down.
Wait, what?
Get caught on that.
Wait, where?
Hunter's Fury. This is all just kind of shots in the dark.
Was that... Where was he? Was he under? No, he was just... I don't know
Retake
where.
that position, wait it out.
I didn't see how he died,
Four
but...
now.
Was he low?
On one
Might have
side,
been low.
Chronicle on the other. The cross gets trickier. for Fnatic now without Chronicle to be able to facilitate a little bit and leave Boostio with a chance.
Oh my god, they're KJ ulting?
This is just chess games.
They ran out before.
Timing on the cross. It's rough, gonna draw out the ult.
Well, I don't care about this.
Holy shit, what the hell?
Made it safely back towards tower. Boostio just knowing the player sat towards that cubby. Durka's in danger.
Oh my god.
Dance on his forehead.
Got Nano to clear him as well.
Right on his bucket hat.
Holding the angle here, finally.
Oh, that smoke grenade can
catch
get
this.
him.
Durka's able to shoot it.
Uh-oh.
Zoning ult, zoning ult.
He comes around that corner. He's just holding space.
Fuck, he's so smart, bro.
EJ, oh, there it is! Big boy Boostio doing some work here, but
Bullshit.
still, the molly.
They're actually
swinging with the spike.
Got so little time to play
It's
with it. They
done.
need to close down these kills right about now, and well, need to maybe get them done a little earlier. Com already going to get towards that defuse, going to keep Alpha busy as best he can. That's Demon One's job. Oh, the spray down is already going to get it to half. Demon One's there, but do they have time?
time?
This defuse, it's going to be so cool.
Oh, I didn't think he had it. Wow. Wow, okay.
15.
Holy.
Are you
Holy.
serious?
Everything out, every ult
Oh
brought
my
into play
god.
from both sides.
I mean, that's actually crazy. The molly comes
They're
in
actually
so late.
being-
Like I said, it took them so long to
They're
add.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they pulled it off. Those 2 kills.
Oh my gosh.
Someone got to kill
Really?
tower, I think,
Digging
right?
out of default.
It's Boostio right
Like I
here,
said, the
yeah.
whole time this is happening, Boast is just holding the molly.
Yep.
0.15. I think
What
Fnatic probably
the
think they've
heck?
done enough there.
No, I'm
honestly.
not going to talk shit. It doesn't feel right.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
back to business. We've got a game on our hands now. 4-3.
Yes,
Starting to heat
Pansy.
up. This is what we wanted from.
We got a game in our
Start
hand.
hitting that peak. Starting to hit that form. Now having a little bit of a tough time on map 1. This time forced away. Early contact made.
Holy
Sand over well by
shit.
Fnatic. And it's going to be Durka to find Demon
Oh,
Trade comes in.
calm.
Going to take down
Holy.
Poster. But look on the other side. There's Smokes.
Oh,
And he gets
Boostio,
it. Bring
holy
Durka back down
shit.
to earth, but did he see the second? Surely he noted the second play.
don't-
Maybe
I
not.
don't think
Wait, they're actually.
Chronicle's got a little bit of a chance.
Chronicle,
Flying out, Trade comes in.
oh.
Ethan there. Ethan with the follow-up. And now Alpha
Oh
goes down.
my gosh.
EG back in
Boostio
the
versus
game.
Alpha
A
here?
stark
What?
contrast of what we saw in that one
How?
as well. The trading, the confidence,
Dude, they're
EG putting bodies
struggling.
on the line. Happy to go toe-to-toe with Fnatic ahead of this site here.
What? How
Thank
are
God
they?
for that. I couldn't
Yeah,
deal with
How
another
absolutely.
are they-
Absolutely.
Like, you know, Fnatic play a beautiful game. We know that, but give us a
They're
real
actually
competitive match.
giving
For me,
them
this was the biggest
a
question to
struggle.
CG. Drop a map and
Can
then
they do
come
it?
back
Yes.
and play confidently.
And we've got a timeout from Fnatic. Again, you're now looking at those kind of exclusive clubs, right? Who forces Fnatic into timeouts? Who gets them pushed? Look at these players getting
Exactly.
pumped up. You
The
want to see that.
energy is so different here on Fracture.
No way, they
Now we
timed
get
out.
Syntest, but back to Fnatic, right? They already have a map in hand, so they're safe, right? They're not going to
They're
lose
both
on this map and go
undefeated.
out. So it's not that big of a, a bigger picture.
You
in that
fucking
fight.
beat 'em.
But here, focused in, they've now got a challenge. EG proving there's a
I
reason
hate
they
both.
made this
I mean,
far.
I don't
They've
hate.
shown those tangibles
I
now
don't
coming
hate.
in.
I
They've
just
course
dislike
corrected.
both
They've
teams.
done all those things we said. You
My
know, put
favorite
map
team
out
I'm
of your
rooting
mind,
for
come in, get
is
that start.
PRX. Ah!
Now, individuals showing up. Boostio 11-4. Like, he is having impact. Ethan's right there with him. Everyone's starting to find that little bit of something. Now, on the other side, Fnatic. First time we started to see some of those counters coming in as well, dealing with some of their little pocket plays, like towards Sand, all those little bits and pieces. I mean, I say counter plays, it was just Boostio backhanding them with an operator, but still, dealing with some of those things that sit very well with Fnatic. What do they do now? Where's that next adaptation from Fnatic?
Well, back in a position here, obviously, with ultimates coming online. EG already have, I mean, I feel like another 2 purchases behind this. Boostio still rocking the operator. 2 away from the lockdown once again. 2 off the Rolling Thunder, so options on both sides here. Leo and Chronicle are going to be able to farm an orb here early on.
Watching here. Watching here.
Okay, you just heard that kind of flying around the map. Now, big info. That should really confirm it. Still not giving away too much here, but this should be very telling. The amount of presence coming through. You've got 3 players from EG, Ethan with a lovely little stall on this as well.
Oh, that was a little
A lot of
good
utility
stun.
done by
I
Fnatic are able
know.
to
I mean, no, not a lot. A lot of.
really limit the amount of damage or value gained by EG here. Fnatic will take the space. Early round protocols looking much better for EG though. On the back of that pressure in A main, they're actively clearing dish.
Seeing deep. This is going to start working down some Fnatic's utility, right? They're already starting to get a little stretched in this. Durka can be held back again. Ult's going to find very little. It's not going to fully stretch. Okay, I think it just got Ethan, so not bad, but still not great. 30 seconds here. Starting to run out of time, Mike. They need to get towards the site. And there's just, they're struggling.
Spike's not even out of the smoke on sand yet. Durka has to pop here with the satchel, but lots of players face this way. Boaster finds a second, though.
Big trade from Boaster. They're taking down Ethan. That's pretty big. The cross still not safe. They've got to make it through here. And Combs watching this one. That cross is looking impossible. I think Fnatic have run out of time on this. Yeah, they absolutely have. With Alpha going down 7 seconds now. They can't make it to sight. This round just crumbling in front of them. The stall was fantastic from EG.
I mean, Ethan gets ulted on site here. Yes, the sand smoke goes up very early on. We'll only get one. Juggernaut will find a third here. I'm very curious why these 3 players in main with the spike out on sand aren't pushing harder on the back of the ult.
You only pinged one, right? So you know there's
I mean, you pinged one, but if there's 3 of you in main,
you go, right?
Spike was committed through sand. It was past rope.
It was just sat there having to wait for that next layer of pressure.
I'm pretty sure Boaster even pops the second, I don't know if it's the second set of smokes or
maybe
a follow-up smoke after they've taken that early space. So really curious there.
I wonder what went wrong in that, right? It's like, that's when you want
there's
those
a frantic
right?
call, yeah, exactly. Midway through that execute.
And coming back into this, they've got a little bit of a force buy, really. It's not great. You've got a couple of rifles. It's far from perfect. Ult for Chronicle, though, so that could be quite nice to see if they bring that into effect. He's got to be a bit careful here. Jogamo's positioning. And Boostio watching that cross. He's in the right place. He's starting to become that ever-present person on this. Right place, right time for him. Not far from the lockdown either. But Fnatic playing a little patience. Contact made. Jogamo going to respect that this time. Sit a little deeper.
Deserting on the back of the utility activating here. Jogamo does have the showstopper, so Fnatic shouldn't funnel in towards tower, but he might get caught here with the pinch. Fnatic have slipped through. They're on site.
They've slipped the net. Can Jorgo find anything with this? He's in so much danger. He doesn't know what's safe. Boostio's going to find him a little bit of a safety net. Taking down Alpha ain't bad at all. But now look at the threat. Look how deep they can post this. Oh, Jorgo's still alive. He looked dead to rights. He's absolutely not. Shot in hand. He flies into Durka. Boostio. Oh, Dandalamas. Faltering.
Fnatic looking a little hesitant here. A little knocked back on the back foot. Unable to really make a decision there. It felt like I said, Jorgamo's there with showstopper, so I think Fnatic are on the fly trying to address how to dig him out of this position, but with 2 players slipping past the smoke and no swing from EG, there's no dart that comes out. They need to be decisive there.
Do you know what this gives me? I'm going to say this early, and I hope I'm wrong. This gives me a little bit of those echoes of that Liquid game when they started to look a little out of sorts, when they didn't have that synergy. I hope this doesn't happen to them here, Fnatic. I want a competitive game for both teams. I don't want them to start faltering like this. But now, coming back in what they can afford, and it ain't much. Struggling to get a grip on EG here. A couple of ults very close by. They could have a big round coming up soon, but I mean, they don't have many rounds left to play with.
Trying to protect the purchase for obviously round 12 on the side of EG. Sitting very comfortably now. Haven't had to rely on the lockdown. Demon 1 now 2 away from the orbital strike as well. So potentially lots of options in the final round. So we're going to try and probably prioritize the showstopper for Durka. Boaster's only 1 away.
This is tense. Goal B. Boostio doesn't get checked on, and he's so confident, he's so quick. Takes out Boaster with ease. That smoke's now gone, but again, they're already leaning towards A. It's a quick reaction, but look at these positions from EG, Mike.
Yeah, deep control on the south side, so they're in a great position to retake A. They can concede the plant here, sorry.
Okay, do they get that safe drop down, though? Yep, Chronicle trying to make the cross with that spike. There's that reflex coming back in. Beautiful from Ethan. Sheer control. 13 seconds. Fnatic aren't making much of this round. Leo is your danger man, and he's dead. Ethan coming alive with Jorgamo. EG looking out of this world right now. Map 1 to map 2. These are different teams. I swear to you. How is this where we're at?
I don't even know. This is a beautiful setup as well for the anti-eco. conceding that first kill, immediately Fnatic feel as if there's a stack or they're going to be able to get ahead of the rotation with Boaster dying so quickly.
It's a Boaster, it's a Boaster.
It's oh my
Again, I
god.
come back to the same thing. The energy totally different on stage here as well.
It's a Boaster.
I swear I've heard Ethan do that exact thing while playing with him.
It's so
Old school. They should be able to use this
so good.
What?
Yo!
A 2 for 1?
Yeah, get
Dragon
out
A 2 for 1?
Holy
A 2
shit.
Durka gone and Alpha gone now.
What the hell?
Late round options as well for EG. Lockdown available. Rolling Thunder here for a retake.
Wait, 9-3.
Just want to see EG sit.
They could come back. Could 2
We need pistol. End this round.
Yeah, they.
Fnatic looking to continue onto A side. Problem being there's lots of EG bodies here.
Nice stun. Whoa, he's below.
Stun good, but Leo's not cleared.
He is now.
Oh, wait,
You're there, bro.
Chronicle coming around
Nice
to help
shot.
because Leo's in serious danger.
Oh, nice
shit.
fucking ults. Counter ults.
Into this. Com there as well. It's all getting
Wait,
a
they're
little
both
bit
stunned, but this guy's pushing while he's stunned.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
This time.
They lost this one. I called it. They lost it.
Corner.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
You gotta back up a little bit.
He saw you.
Nice.
No way.
Nice.
No.
He has an eye.
Lim from Lim, and now Leo. The smoke's in place, but Diffuse started. It ain't stopping. Lucius is slowing this down. Oh, he's been caught just at the end.
Bro, that is so lucky.
Still another smoke to go.
Yes, good.
No way.
Spray, praying. Demon 1 down low.
Nice.
He's got it.
He got it.
Finds him in the end, but Fnatic left with only 3 echoes of map 1 here, Mike.
A massive
Shit.
contrast.
That's close.
EG
3v5
digging
too.
so
That's
deep
crazy.
to get back on top of this series in map 2. I gotta say it, Fnatic looking a little flustered in some of these. Not seeing that usual polish.
It's a massive turnaround this half, right?
That's the EG we were waiting
And just
for.
map.
Fnatic now have a fight on their hands.
They needed
The second
that.
half means
They needed that.
everything. Boostio's
Yeah.
coming online. Jorgamo's there. This is golden. We want to
Wait,
see
we
more
could
from
get the last
Fnatic.
wave.
Hope
We could
do.
get the last wave.
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hypok. I am joined by an EMEA royalty. It is Redgar from Team
No
Liquid
way.
and his brother Ragnar as well. First of all, Redgar, you faced EG before, so what do you make of this match so far?
It's really incredible match. On Lotus, like Fnatic showed really good results, but on Fracture, I had the same problems, not gonna lie.
You've been there, you've been there. And also, Ragnar, what's it like to be able to, travel to Japan to watch your brother, support him as well?
That's outstanding, amazing feeling. Like, it's like my dream. And supporting my brother every time, like being here, it's great pleasure. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Who are you both rooting for out of all the teams that's left in this tournament?
Of course for Fnatic.
Why?
Fnatic, yeah.
They're brothers, friends.
I mean, you got any words that you would say to them right now? I think it's currently 9-3 down, not looking so good. What do they need to do?
It's time to activate the curse. Chronicle, do it.
Oh, you would know.
No
And
way,
what about you, Ragnar?
Chronicle.
What do you think?
I think, guys, it's just a start. Go for it. One step closer.
I like this positivity.
No
and
way.
lastly, for you also, Redgar, I know Ragnar's been really enjoying the audience. What's your experience been today watching from here?
They're really amazing. Like, they're reacting on everything so nice, and I really enjoy this. Even when I'm watching, I'm enjoying. When I was on stage, I enjoyed it really much. But when I'm watching, Nippon Daisuki.
Oh, it's been really cool to have you here as well. Thank you so much, Ragnar. And Ragnar, we're going to throw this back to Pansy and Hypok, and let's see if Chronicle can activate that curse.
Yeah, indeed. There's a lot to be looked at here, but let's kind of bring it back down, Mike, because we're seeing 9-3 on the score, right? Map 1, blowout. Map 2 could be something similar. But it's Fnatic. They've got a lot in the tank, right? They've got more to bring out here, surely.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm seeing uncharacteristic mistakes from Fnatic, seeing hesitation. Again, especially in rounds where we keep talking about Fnatic having so many options, so many opportunities available in the mid-round, ability to get some key ultimates online, and just not executing on that. Very strange to see.
Does EG get the start they wanted here, though? Pressured and
They
punished.
won it.
Perfect work
They
coming
won the
out.
pistol.
Trying
They
to get
won
those
the
follow-up
pistol.
players. Com's going to find
They
one
won
back,
the
but
pistol.
Ducks
They
in
won
aim
the
training.
pistol. They won the pistol.
Just dropping bodies.
They won.
Paint shell could be dangerous for Com. He's fine. well, finds a strong word for what he is right now. He's dead. Durka, stunning start. We've seen a couple of times now EG punished with that approach, getting tucked in that corner, getting pressured there. Happened in their earlier games, happened here today.
First few times we've seen EG drop the pistol as well. See Lotus, the first example here, but this is always, EG are set up for this. They're in the right place at the right time, but Fnatic win out in a brawl outside on tree here. EG not able to even get themselves into a position to execute one of their pistol strats. And Alpha, is he going to go farming here? Plenty of EG bodies on the other side.
He's going to fall away from this. Find that next angle to sit to.
Here.
See him creeping close there. Lovely. Nice from Alpha. Another chance. Going to get it that time. Has to start falling back. Doesn't want to give anything up here. Chance for a pinch coming in through tower though. Keep that there in your mind. Boostio.
Oh, Boostio!
Oh, dearie me. It's all gone a bit wrong here. Lovely from Alpha. Can't make much more of it. 4 standing at the end there. Not too many problems in the end.
And Alpha gets a couple of kills as well, so that will put him 3 away from the lockdown.
You freaking missed.
We'll come back in here. I guess, yeah, here with a Bulldog, a Stinger to round out the purchase. Actually, going to catch an upgrade here. 2 Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're still laughing. That's
alongside these rifles in the hands of Durka and Alpha.
What? What did he say?
Here's a Fnatic want to take the fight to them.
What the
Here's a Fnatic want to take the fight to them. Close is just committed towards spawn here, able to smoke off both sides. And yeah, looks like they might.
He spat on him, yeah. Nice, Demon.
That's a long-awaited fight there.
Oh, careful, careful. Careful!
Escape gets away? Yep, 15 HP. He's still alive.
Nade.
It's a good paint shell as well, actually coming through. Jogmo.
Oh, entry over there on tower? Wait, how? Through the smoke or before?
Counter pressure coming in through from Dish.
I mean, I know the paint shell going through, that forces Boaster back, but Chronicle then, I don't know if he goes up the rope.
I'm jinxing him.
Oh, he's pushing Dish.
On the retreat back out of A main.
Oh, oh my god, careful here.
Might catch this.
He's got a stinger.
It's not enough.
Could have been scary. They were actually ready to like peek that together and re-clear it. So
no way.
Good that they're not just oblivious to the fact someone could re-push.
Bulldog full kit of util. Doesn't get noted actually. Oh,
what the fuck? Miss Fantastic.
Half in the edge.
You're good.
Alpha's gonna keep that rifle.
That is something.
Try and hold in.
Should save here.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué están haciendo en tu cuarto?
One off
They've
the Hunter's Fury.
got really good money on Fnatic. Ours is kind of shit, so 5 alive here is big.
2 ultimates that EG have pinned a lot of attacking rounds. Jogman's very low actually, 8 HP. And Ethan's a little ahead of him here. Don't want to see them actually drop these rifles with the credits you see on the left side of your screen here. A little bit concerning. It shouldn't be in range of the spike anyway here.
Alpha go for a little bit of a look.
He's more conscious, just wants to hold on to this.
That's fair. Not a problem. Okay, 10-5 now. Double digits reached for EG. First one in this half, though. Still a buy to be had for Fnatic.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
That's how that happened.
Oh.
You wanted clarity, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a blind. He saved
okay,
his
fun
teammate.
times ahead though, because Durka does have the operator now.
He saved his teammate.
I'd love to see a bit of that. Want a bit of that. I need something. Fnatic 5 rounds ain't enough for me. Like pistol rounds, and then once they go into the buys, where were they? There they are now though. Durka, lovely connection on the first com, gonna fall down. That's a little piece of the kit that EG depends upon removed above a minute 30. This now should change that dynamic of what they go for.
Try and counter this by finding some space in A main, but a weird setup here from Alpha. Some utility in the choke point here, and Dish uncovered as of yet, but him and Leo, I guess, ready to swing out here. Stim actually bounced off the alarm bot, but still EG find themselves on site.
Okay. So
if they can retreat behind these smokes as well.
Do they get the time?
was going to say, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
from Fnatic even coming through to spam on the backside of this, so almost a rehearsed retake to come through here for Fnatic, potentially.
Let's see how perfected this is, though. First player to step forward is going to be Alpha, trying to clear out the players on the side. It's going to be Jorgmo. Everyone else sitting a little bit deeper. You start seeing the fight towards those backlines coming from Leo. Jorgmo taking a little bit of a look to the right side of the smoke. He's going to see Chronicle for sure taken out by Chronicle, and now Fnatic take that next step. Masses of advantage when it comes to the body simply online. Ethan, what a shot, though. By Demon 1 here, overwhelmed in the end. Now Leo starts to pressure. Diffuse started. Alpha not going to be stopping that one either. All down to Boostio now. Oh my word, what an attempt.
They pushed.
But Alpha held his nerve, held down the diffuse. Fnatic make it to 6.
I mean, there's nano swarms here. I'm not sure where Demon 1's molly goes. I noted it before the plant came through. I don't know if he uses it to maybe slow down the retake, but that's a big tool available here with a safe plant as well. Is that Demon 1's molly there? Very strange, if that's the case.
Imagine if I died right now.
Yeah, Fnatic setting up. I was curious why there was no real pressure onto the backside of the smokes here. But as if they were relying on, like I said, a rehearsed retake coming through. Same setup once again as well. So Alpha looking to do a little bit of chip damage here with his util in the choke point. The other 4 members of Fnatic over towards B site right now.
Just got the showstopper online. EG looks like the pace shift again towards the site. They want to try and. It looks very similar to before.
I mean, do we see the adjustment now with the orbital strike available? Like I said, the Molly's here, the Hunter's Fury's here, plenty of post-plant tools available. Nano swarms will go in.
Ethan.
There's nobody actually reflanking towards the south side here, so Boaster's finally coming through tree, but it's a lot for him to handle.
Yeah, and the timing's going to be nuts. If you get to another,
Oh,
Jorgmo
he's
is dead to
dead.
right. Dirk's going to take the space, posting.
He gets a second.
He fights Ethan, huge. Boaster now makes his debut as well, clearing that back line. This is gorgeous from Fnatic. That's the team we were waiting to see. Clinical on the retake.
A beautiful read as well.
No way.
I mean, it being just Boaster, you're a little concerned that he has so many people to get past here on the flank, but I'm not even sure. Actually, Jorgmo didn't have showstopper, right?
I don't.
Obviously, Con was on the Hunter's Fury, but I don't think he's deep enough here.
No.
No, Jorgmo, 2 away. I mean, the saving grace. Easy performance, that. Is he just tucked in behind the double box, I think? Saving grace being Evil Jesus didn't overinvest here, so they're actually close to getting pretty much everything online for their next buy round. 3 Stingers, 2 Sheriffs to bring into this one.
Oh, EG timed out? No way.
EG deciding it's time for a timeout.
That's
Probably
good,
rightly
that's
so.
good.
You've just had a string around flip against you. 1 blip in the middle. But Fnatic's starting to find their footing here, right? Like, they're a good team. They're starting to look less flustered. We're starting to see a little bit more of that dominance showing. Clean rounds like that, that's a little worrying. So where's the adaptation going to come from now? Your players are activated, right? They're all looking pretty good here. Everyone's playing up to what I'd say is okay. I'd say Demon 1 could do a little bit more work, but again, he's maybe just not in that position to be doing so. Outside of that, though, the gap's starting to close. That pressure's going to start coming back again, right? You did everything you could on that first half. Now you're starting to feel that pinch.
I think Fnatic's showing as well a commitment towards the approach overall, not really relying on playing reactively or having to dig deep and, you know, explore the map. Which is key as well. We talk about EG's success with this composition lying in some of these little utility-oriented pieces early on. I mean, you have Durka swinging out tree with an operator, catching EG off guard, not really allowing them to set up. So in my eyes, the adaptation here from EG needs to be back to basics.
Again, this round may not be completely the one we see, obviously, the plan in. Stingers, Sheriffs, classic as well for Boostio. I mean, he was pretty good with it on the first map. On the other side, of course, that purchase looking really nice with Fnatic. Still going to have that operator for Durka. A whole lot of kit. Alpha 1 away from ult. Boaster already got his there. Chronicle 2 off 2. Just going walkabout, slowly closing towards that B side, but I mean, no particular hurry on this. Durka's still around as well.
Jones invested very deep, actually. Don't even think he'll have a chance to spot anything towards tower or pressure Durka off this angle. Durka will spot the knife, though. That's what he posted up back on this angle. No smoke to cover just yet, either.
Oh, the timing makes me nervous. Does he just take a straight shot? No, he's actually holding off from that. Jorgamo going to invest his, and actually this is a big investment here. Jorgamo just going to take all the space he's being given. That could be one. It is, but the trade's there. Chronicle not going to go down either. Stays, holds, and now they're in real problems. They're investing so much, doubling down, tripling down. They can't get past Fnatic, holding them back perfectly. Calm and Demon 1 left with a Sheriff and a Stinger, and that's all about she wrote. Yes, an ult there for Demon 1, but is this really where you use it? Could need one of those Demon 1 rounds here. He is going to invest it. This is everything that they had for EG.
Wait,
He's
what?
bridged out to a 1v1. Chronicle gets caught, and now it's all on Alpha. The young down, the young
Chronicle,
gun, Demon
what
1
the
down
heck?
so low. He's got it, and he does Alpha there. Didn't miss, held his nerve, and gets the defuse.
You should dump everything into this. You can understand maybe the showstopper to try and find an opener, but the rolling it feels like just desperation. It's like, well, we've already invested showstopper, Hunted Fury. Let's throw the rolling thunder in there.
Does nothing.
Leo actually gets a kill ahead of it, even taking effect as well. That's a tough blow to EG, and it brings Fnatic within touching distance now. 2 rounds away from tying things up. Boostio pulling out the operator here. Very curious. I mean, maybe just pushes him towards a little more passive position on that flank control, but again, nobody showing anything outside tree here. Alpha with a very deep position as well. Lockdown available. Boaster probably going to be the probe towards B site here. But EG used up both ultimates to counter the lockdown. Fnatic can sit comfortably on that.
Yeah, that's something that's going to sit very nicely in their pocket. Durka undetected, holding this ground. And it looks like a crunch towards A. You've got north and south side coming through. 3 players here. Leo on the site. Durka very forced to reveal his hand a touch here. But does he get the safe escape? No, he doesn't. Jorgamo, so sharp. Beautiful shot towards Durka. Stall towards the north side. Look at the south, though. They're not out of the woods just yet. Leo, does he get checked on? Playing on site. Very hard to clear here with Chronicle trying to hold his cross. Jorgamo's got stunning movement. He flies in for Boaster. Finding 3. Bringing this back in the hands of Fnatic and put it all to Boostio to try and do something with. He's only got 13 seconds. Who wants to plant? Still a molly in that lockdown. Boostio has to go nuclear here. Lockdown in the zone.
Yeah, he can trade off lockdowns here.
He's got a bit of room to play with, though. Turret's there. It's all on the aim here. He's going to be forced out of position potentially by that molly. Not much to play on the left-hand side. And now he's got some room to work. Molly forces him out. Alpha is just as quick with it. Boaster just saved them in that round.
Nobody swinging onto that angle. Jorgamo finds the opener. Boaster, I think he swings out of the smoke here. The beautiful execution of Durka. I mean, he's way out of this. Wow. What is that?
Fully no man land, just sat there.
Right here.
The turret himself.
Right here. Right
That's
here.
absolutely cracked EG's buy. Now we're in panic stations, right? This is when reality's coming back around. So good you get it twice, apparently. Operator for Boaster. What's going on?
Maybe Durka's going to be set in motion here, yeah, with a satchel plate. Fnatic once again trying to catch somebody off guard. This is to address the ability EG have to execute on B site here with the lockdown.
Catching up.
Fnatic trying to take some of the space towards Arcade and limit EG's control here behind it.
It's going to be Ethan up against at least Durka. Now Leo, now with all that kit there, they want to try and get this dealt with, and it's done. That's going to be Fnatic winning out the big proponent of this round. That one big element that could have maybe turned the tides a little. Now this north side hold from Fnatic makes it very difficult for EG to cross. They just about scramble towards the site. Still Alpha towards tower, doesn't get checked on, gets the punish, gets the fall. No third for him though. Boostio and Demon 1 still going to try and put up numbers here. There's so little safety.
Com slips out. He gets back to Arcade.
But the timing, does
He's
he get
reflecting tower.
But the timing on Boaster here, this is mad. He's got a shot, and he's taken him down. Tackling the spike though, draws him around. Leo gets brought away, has to deal with it, he can't! Com overwhelms, but it's Chronicle in a 1v2 and the Molly's on the site. So he looks elsewhere for a moment. Can he close the gap on anyone? He can! Com's gone down, 1v1 now. Needs some big work from Demon 1 here, and it can't happen! EG just about get to 11. Fnatic did everything win condition-wise they needed.
And Fnatic take the space away, but they don't actually follow through it, and I think that's the problem. EG are still allowed to execute onto Alpha on site. I don't know if maybe the adjustment here is for Alpha to be positioned more towards the tower, maybe towards the Arcade side of tower. This is what, he goes 1 for 1? Does he get 2? I can't even remember.
I think he's still got 2 Alpha on this. It's like they didn't clear him with a boombot. It didn't obviously go into the corner.
Crazy, once again, the EG invests the lockdown on that sort of round, but it pays off this time around.
Boostio's in a whole lot of trouble. Boostio's dead. Fnatic even putting a hit squad to clearing this side. We've seen a couple rounds in a row now. What's the response? Not going to fully clear the utility either. Looks like just power on through, close smokes. Cross not going to get caught this time around. All the utility being dealt with. Leo held back, forced away by the... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Michael. This isn't real. Com has no idea. He's got no idea. When does he turn? Does he ever turn? Now it's time to think about the crowd. Now it's time to hear.
He's got the
what
Hunter's
they're doing.
Fury though.
Oh my god, this is everything.
Fnatic maybe think they've won this by clearing the backline and there's no Hunter's Fury to play off.
But we've seen these moments before, Mike. I can't think this is all but safe. Jorgamo goes looking, he finds Leo. And now what is going on here? Fight on the site, Ethan wins it. The backline now going to start being tested. Ethan's noted it, he knows he's in trouble, he needs the help to come in. They're being overwhelmed on the site. Ethan trying to do everything he can, he's got so much pressure. Com has to sit back, he has to wait. Fnatic have no idea, sends it, no tag. No tag, and no time, EG! Gonna make it up to 12. Com goes completely unchecked, held his nerve and just head down, keeps himself safe.
Way.
Like I said, I think Fnatic feel like they've won this out. They may be expecting the lurk. Like said,
no one has any idea.
Like
Fnatic are like, did he rope? Did he rope?
Spawn from Com.
Did he rope?
He's done before.
Yeah.
You've seen him lurk through.
That's why you clear your corners, people. That's why you clear your corners. I don't think he heard them because the teammates weren't ready for it either. I don't think he did hear them.
I think that's why they slow things down.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, they're not playing outside.
Because it looked like his teammates weren't sure still. Because they were still exposed to main. They were still exposed.
That is wild.
Game
like, I don't think it was called.
AG, this is the
oh my god, I'm gonna cut myself with this.
Screwed over early. This time Jorgamo outdoes Durka. Early man advantage now.
Fuck, I think I cut myself.
5v4,
Fuck!
they can slow down a bit if they
Why are you
want
playing
to.
with this, dude?
Players from Fnatic on this side of the map, leaving it all in the hands of Alpha over towards 8.
Nice entry, hell yeah.
Ethan's all ready to go. It's a big piece of the puzzle. Jorgamo only one away, as is...
Is it Jover? It's never Jover till it's Jover, bro.
Fnatic slowly clearing back through underpass as well here, but adjustment in the setup for Alpha.
Reach ult.
Another one bespoke towards just slowing things down.
He's got the operator, right?
Holy sh!
Alpha operator on site. Support is not there yet for him. This is all on the young gun himself. He can't quite get away, but he's got a second lease of life. Jorgamo and Boostio in unison though, taking this one firmly in their hands. It's Boaster and Chronicle to try and deny going to that map 3. It feels inevitable. But the plan yet to go in, now goes down. Boaster creeps a little closer, gets overwhelmed. Jorgamo is absolutely thriving in this round as Chronicle, last one alive. First scout claimed, needs 3 more. Time against him, kit invested. He's got Com, he's got Booster, he's got nothing. EG taking us to map 3. Now we got a game on our hands.
All right, thank you.
A beautiful display here, EG.
Damn!
The recovery factor in full effect. Massive concerns coming out of map 1. Like I said, even just knowing the energy, the approach.
They won by luck, LOL. Shut up, you salty bitch.
Night and day, Mike.
I guess we get an answer to that big question as well. If actually EG are tested and they have to play from behind, have to go back to basics. Ready to pull off here, which, like I said, in a few of these rounds, EG are sticking to what we saw work previously. They're having to adjust on the fly, and it's worked for them here in map 2.
And I do want to give a little bit more credit, especially to the likes of Boostio, who had a horrific map 1. Genuinely, fully around the map, couldn't find comfort at all. Ended up, I think, top of the board, but you saw how it looked in those, in those early rounds. Here, 21 to 13, the guy's absolutely activated. And we're seeing now Fnatic pushed to what I want is their limit, right? We get the final map punch, which is going to be split. How good is that? This is such a good head-to-head of these two teams now. I can't wait to go the distance because I want to see better from Fnatic as well. There was that lovely little run of rounds they went on to get them back up to 9. But that first half was one-sided.
There's a couple of things as well. Like I said, early on, Fnatic looked so hesitant. I'm not sure if the timeout maybe changed things. Catch that actually. I saw it in the replay, but there's a couple of rounds where Fnatic are forced into a really awkward position in the round, and they don't demonstrate that same comfort. That's their comfort zone, mid-rounding, making reactive calls, and we just didn't see it across the board here on Fracture.
It's a booster, it's a booster.
Oh man, Spirit's at an all-time high for EG, and Fnatic now have to face their demons here. This is a terrifying prospect going into map 3 split. It's been a comfortable map in the past for them, but they have to deal with these young guns in front of them.
What a match. All right, ad break before map 3. Map 3, baby. Dude, that was, who was worried? Not me. That was not scary at all. That was not scary at all. Not even a little bit. It's actually funny how unscary that was. Missed what? Bro, I didn't miss it. What did I miss?
Miss it, bro.
Ready?
What
do you think?
How could you? Oh, well. Oh, why is it on fire?
Each other and drawing blood on either side. And, you know, the big question we had coming into this second map was, you know, the inexperience of EG. Was it going to rear its head? Pansy brought up a good point as well, that Ethan, you know, is a central player that's been on these big stage matches before, but I don't really think of him as the stoic individual that's going to be rallying up, you know, this charismatic guy who's going to be picking themselves up. Really, it's on the players individually to pick themselves up from EG. And we saw that just in waves, honestly. It emanated from almost every single player on EG.
It did. Okay, so EG, they won 7 rounds in a row against Fnatic. That's the longest streak that anyone's put up against them. And I want to break down one of the reasons why they had immaculate defensive utility. So I've got my telestrator out again, my favorite friend.
All right, iPad, baby.
And to start out here, look at this recon dart that comes through, all right? So I've already pre-highlighted it. That's going to come back in 40 seconds. And the player to watch here is Ethan, who has all of this util up, and you're going to see him just absolutely dumping it down here. So they have this fault line to start with, and that's combo with a nade and a shock dart, then you have aftershock. And look how quickly they pivot instantly into re-clearing Dish, because if this was an A split, they're trying to catch the other half of it. So they instantly go back, drone topside, and Fnatic, they pause, they're scared a little bit. Now I want to pause here and just note this recon dart. It's come back online because of how long it took Fnatic to take that area of the map. And we can play this out. They have a flash recon combo to make sure they put pressure on Durka as he comes in. It forces more utility out of Fnatic again. The ult doesn't really have a follow-up. Everyone's getting stalled. And now there's only 25 seconds left, and they're forced to go in essentially dry into the crossfires. The smokes have all faded, and EG's defensive utility has bought enough time for Fnatic to just completely run out of their util and go in dry. This happened again against the operators on B, although in this clip, Boostio doesn't have that much impact. He was frying with the op. And this, to me, is just one of the reasons why this Sova Breach combo is working so well for EG on the defense side. They constantly have the refresh of the shock dart, of the recon dart and the stun to be able to keep people back.
Yeah, it's just so much utility that they could use to stall out their opponents. It's incredible, but they also needed a confidence boost as well. And that leads us to our Verizon high-speed moment, because this one actually is going to go to EG in round 6. You can see they ended that round super quickly, but genuinely, this felt like the catalyst for EG to be like, guys, we can come back.
Yeah, this is the classic Fnatic play where they do the C's over the top and they try and punish it, comboing it usually with, you know, an ultimate. In this case, Durka double satcheling. But look at the instant response. It seems like they were going to go for like this A-Horse clear, but they're all ready for it. Boostio hits the nastiest shot ever. And, you know, just driving home the point that you were making, Josh, as well, with all the util being bled out of them, Boostio was just running a mockery in this game, man. He was getting away with so much.
What a glow up. From a player that essentially caused the snowball on the other side and was 0-5 in first kills, he went 5-1 in first kills to first deaths with the operator on this map.
Massive, massive turnaround. That, of course, takes us to map 3. It's gonna be split. And genuinely, you couldn't have wrote the story better yourself. Everyone's always like, Riot script writers. I genuinely believe it now. Because we just saw 13-3 on Lotus. Then we saw Fnatic try and, you know, really quell the fire, the raging fire of this EG team. And now Sideshow, Brent, now we're entering into this situation where it's both teams' game here. Here's a Prime Gaming agent select. This is very doable for both of them. This is nuts.
Very doable for both of them. No real changes in terms of the comp, as far as I'm aware, as well, in terms of what's being ran between these two teams. And it's an even map pool for both of them. We ran at the beginning, before we even got into this matchup, you know, where these teams have been landing in terms of their maps, the pick rates, their win rates on it. And Split really is smack bang in the middle almost for both of these squads.
They're both great at it.
They're both great at it. I think this is going to be a fantastic map to finalize this series on.
Yeah, first map, big advantage one way, second map the other way, third map should be even, should be a banger.
All right, well, this is it. One last map to decide which teams move straight through to the best-of-5 grand final. Let's send it back over to Pansy and Hypoc for the call.
We said this was going to be history in the making, and we were very close by to that. Did Fnatic get themselves into that final, the chance to really solidify that reputation that's been building since lock-in, or do we see Cinderella finally go to the ball? So much more in front of us. Mike, where are you starting on this? So it's split. We've got these two teams here. One-sided performances in the first two. Where are you going now?
I mean, for me, we need to see a step up from Demon 1 here. Obviously, Split in general, it rides a lot on, obviously, that duelist impact.
Absolutely.
Here, they're going to have two in the form of Jorgamo, and he popped off on map 2.
He did.
But for
Yeah.
me, the power player here
Bro,
has
play.
to be Demon 1. And ultimately as well, Fnatic's ability to really here has to be Demon 1, and ultimately as well, Fnatic's ability to really slow things down, negate his value. But Demon 1, I believe, only
Well, they have ramen with just the regular noodles, right?
5v5. It's like,
And then they have ramen with the udon noodles. Alright, here we go.
So that counter pick discussion. How much do we see it
yeah,
coming
like Bangalore, but with
to
guns.
effect here on Split? Early. Space taken
Is this
away.
called udon? Ramen is not equal to udon? Okay, maybe it wasn't ramen then. Maybe it wasn't ramen then, but it kind of felt like similar, but I had udon then. It was like beef, spicy beef udon.
So they take a fair amount of space. Now,
With the Wagyu on this, like, as in the grill, it was amazing.
Now,
Yeah, here we go.
The objective of the game is one team plants
Focus up, fat boy.
a
You're
bomb,
right.
in this one, now
and the other team defends the site.
Oh!
Lovely double swing actually, but Dirk on the
So
back.
heal.
Counter flash comes in from Leo to try and stem.
Look at the lurk from Boostio. Holy fuck. Ooh. With 19 HP. Oh, he dodged the dog!
These guys are the best
And now you can see
players
that Crunch coming in. Com gonna take down
in the world.
Nice crunch. Boost, Com popped off there from me.
Teamwork actually works.
Nice. Nice! Let's go!
Win.
Winner of this goes grand finals, chat. Map 3.
Again, there's a spy cam on B. Alpha
Valorant,
doesn't retrieve
like
it,
most
but
players
I don't
don't.
believe he even checks it once as they retreat away from B site.
With the team, they play like
Busio
for
put in a
themselves.
position where, I mean, nearly shows his
This is
hand
like
too early.
a lot of good players
Luckily, that
playing
pinch comes through from
as a good team.
all the way deep in
Even though
screens.
they're well-rounded.
Just
Yeah, I love Jojo's reaction.
Oh, it's so good.
Really looking towards
When
Ethan and
a
Jordan.
whole good
In
team
terms of utility
that have a
here.
lot of good players
Pave
are
the way
versing
for Demon
another
1 to find
team that
value.
has a lot of good players, and they just mix
Finds for that online form
their
once again.
knowledge, brains of how they win the round and take advantage of gunfights, meaning kill. Yes.
Yeah, oh, this is a nice little pocket beat.
Oh, no.
Instantly.
You hear
Oi, oi, oi.
Staying alive.
Jordan actually nearly satchelled into that pace shell. We'll get healed up though, Ethan. Very growth available.
I guess they put it in their own channel.
Pretty impressive that you managed to get a map on NA,
professional
right?
team.
100%, bro.
Like FaZe, that's like a professional team.
Everyone's back up to fighting form.
They have their like
Back in, you're going to be seeing both
professional
on the other side
team
still,
channels
smoke
that
to
they
invest
put
if you
their
fancies. Chronicle can catch
that put the team that put the players.
Here we go.
What were they saying during the tournament? You can't see it live.
Uh-oh.
Because it's
Dogs on?
tournament.
Nice scaling. I like this. I like that.
Yeah!
Oh shit, what the fuck happened there? You got 2?
How's Alpha getting 2 there with a classic?
What? What?
Yeah, I finished, but I'm gonna still play.
Okay.
What kind of tournament is this in Valorant? Sorry, I'm a new viewer. This is Masters, so it's one of the major tournaments. But the biggest one is called Champions. And that will be taking place in, was it in August? It's in August, right? Yeah.
You want to watch another
So
episode?
this is like
Similar to the previous map, we see him
a very big event with all the international teams.
operator on the defense.
But Champions is the biggest.
Only the one rifle in the hands of Demon 1. Bulldog here. It's a Stinger and 2 Spectres. So
a
he's
beep-up.
trying to
We
protect
can watch it tomorrow.
that purchase to follow this round.
Because it's good. It's
LCQ is July 15th.
It's
Before that is Ascensions.
yeah, but
on
who?
June 30th.
They're both
I think it
tied
starts.
right now. So what? It's like a soccer game. Why watch a soccer game if you're gonna know the score later? Like what? What the hell? Where that's literally what you're
Explain in
just said
CS
to me.
terms. It's like I am Katowice.
Yes.
Problem is like
when you
CS
mean by that, like how they play?
these events like all the time, but in this game, there's only one event. There's only two events, like two big events. So this is one of them.
Yes. I'm guessing.
Create a
I have
little
a
bit of
guess.
pressure to Fnatic.
You can see what EG are
But
trying to
my
do.
guess could be
They're trying to
wrong.
end towards that A side
I want to see that
potentially, but as you said, with
live.
that lack of progress, they're walking
But
into
oh
a
my
big
God,
unknown.
my
And due to
guess
the
was
fact that they have
wrong.
SMGs, that's why
I
they need to
didn't
force
know.
rotation,
It
force
was already
something
wrong
Fnatic
because
to
I thought
cross
that
paths
one of
with
the
EG.
Oh yeah, Lock-in. I forgot about
gonna-
Lock-in. Sorry, that's true.
was gonna be
That's true. There was
2-0.
Lock-in as well.
EG might get
But no,
an
it's
opportunity
whoever
to take
wins.
a scrap in heaven here.
Whoever wins 2, but there's 3 matches.
So one of 3 big events.
Cross actually gonna be
Each
made
team
for
won
Giacomo,
one
and
game right
Demon
now,
won.
so it's tied. It's tied.
Catch Com.
I thought one of the
That's
teams
them
was
close.
gonna win 2 games in a row, but no.
Timing. Nice, he caught it.
Unless something goes terribly wrong, like Demon 1 pops up.
But no!
They've done more than enough here.
Oh.
Before standing
Sorry.
really
Yeah!
nice. Really nice there.
And yeah, whilst all this is happening on B, if you see somebody come forward, deal with that in the camera.
Yeah.
Literally. So he can command this heavy lean towards B. And ultimately put Fnatic in a position where...
Stop eating sugar! You just ate a video about sugar! Give me that ice cream right now.
Advantage here.
You just watched a video about sugar.
Really, and I think you highlighted it perfectly as to why. It was
You
so
said I
well
don't give a
controlled
fuck?
from some of the utility work coming in. And you can see it, I'm pretty sure.
So you
almost
wanna
everything
die
as
sooner,
well
I see.
does get checked on, right? He's going to be able to kind of keep that control over towards A. Looks like early start towards middle for EG.
Did you see them? Give it to you or no? It was on your car already when you got.
Rattle on through. Durka waiting.
Oh,
Judge.
you noticed it when you didn't know. You didn't notice it when you fucking walking towards your car? Oh my gosh.
Slow work towards vent.
Same thing applies here, though. If you don't see this utility set up from alpha pressure here, Fnatic won't feel an awful lot of pressure.
Well, it's policy, sorry, it's our
Chronicle's
policy.
position. He's actually deep enough to find a stun into Mail here as well.
It's our
There's
policy,
so many little
sorry.
pieces that can come together for Fnatic on the
like
back
that.
of that first contact being taken. With 40 seconds left on the clock, by the way.
Fnatic win already. I want to jinx him. Fnatic
Right
win.
now the paranoia gets sent. I think it only catches 1, maybe 2.
Oh, shit.
Flash towards Boaster, Painter to follow. Cross gonna be had as well. Seek's gonna make that
Oh,
shot
man.
pretty secure. And Jorgmo with a lovely overrun towards Boaster. Sight's now theirs. Do they get a safe plant? They don't have full safety from Heaven, CT, anywhere else. Fnatic still have step back here. Chronicle gonna get pressured.
Oh
Handles
my
Jorgmo, looks for the follow-up. Demon one's dead. Demon one's dead. Gorgeous from Chronicle. And now Ethan Com and
Where
Bushi trying
is
to hold
everyone?
against the
Oh,
favourable
they
numbers
saw
here.
you, they
Bushi
saw
no
your
man's
ass,
land,
they
getting chased
saw-
around, but Com
Oh,
does modify
what the
Durka.
fuck?
Ethan sips away and Com tries to fill that void.
Ethan,
Now Flash comes in, turns it, but not well enough. Alpha, he's there on the site, and now Com, what can you do? This is hard work, it ain't gonna happen. Fnatic showing
They
their
tied
caliber
it. They
now.
fucking tied it.
And not even just conceding the 2 kills, but giving Fnatic an opportunity to invest the neural theft here. Reveals the lurk from Com, who was so late on that as well. So I should say so deep on this. All the way towards bottom mid, still outside sewers at this point. Like I said, a little bit of pressure on site as well. EG can't find an open plant for Heaven, so at that point, Com's hand is forced. He has to make a move. It's going to reset the economy of EG as well. 2 stingers and some sheriffs. 1 away from the blade storm though, so orb outside B potentially.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, coming after you. What comes out that mystery? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, we're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, we're coming after you. We're coming after you.
Completely seen in the camera. You can really see Com's trying to check on this. Com's got himself posted though, so maybe I'll do something. No. Yeah, gonna have to show the hand.
Oh, the timing for the. Oh, I had those moments where I pull out my ability and they're right in front of me. Or my knife.
Seek is gonna come through as
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, we're coming after
you.
you.
There. Is the ult coming in as well?
Slowed down a little bit on the approach. Alpha committed towards a side position. First check finds nothing. Demon 1 over the top.
That's the Demon 1 you needed, but Alpha's still alive. He's going to make it hard work. He's only going to manage 1 actually.
Fire in the hole.
He's throwing everything in here.
Yeah, Jorgamo just wants
Fire,
to
fire, fire.
Oh, he's got him right to the chest. He puts his body on the line for it, and now a 1v3, but it is Leo. And they are working with less. He's got a flash. He's got a first target. That's not pleasant. Not bad.
Both duelist ultimates thrown in here to convert the Thrifty. A couple of concerns in my eyes, though. Here, I mean, the pinch is perfect from Vents. As soon as Durka tries to isolate Calm, I believe, towards the top of ramp, we have to see an adjustment here. We've seen Fnatic basically employ the same approach to bind with this Cypher. It's to counter the default Viper wall, to deny value in terms of the lurk up behind it. You see, actually, not spotted, but pinged out immediately. Calm really neutered in that sense.
Durka's going for a fight over on A main, the extremity as well. Yeah, Com needs to be super careful to not fall in. He's making
Get out of there.
Oh, get out of there.
Oh my God,
Don't.
Mad confidence apparently. Toying with Chronicle and Durka?
And I don't think he even noted Chronicle on the push-up initially. It was just Durka. Durka slipped through. No way does Ethan catch this.
Yeah, timing's everything now.
Are you serious?
And Ethan's got the spike. He's got support here, though. He's not alone. Durka is.
This is a beautiful collapse, though.
This is nice. We find 2 first.
Oh!
Ethan's got him. Okay, opportunities are plenty out towards A, right? That's super open for them. These Bulldogs are going to struggle. Only 1 for Boaster, 2 rifles left. Leo and Alpha. Paranoia could be nice. Nice timing on that. Wants to close in a little. Didn't quite make it in time. Able to sit back a little safer, but buys. Good couple of seconds here. 35 left on the board. Leo slips the smoke, finds 1 spray! Against it, Demon 1 goes down. Way more possible now. 2v3. Boaster's on the side. He's been dealt with so quickly. 20 seconds, that should be the plan.
You find the first one clean. Jorgamo offers it up, hands it over.
45. Masses of HP. Blood. Hell. Alpha. Comes timing there. Nice all work together. Okay. EG have found a little bit of an answer back. When do we see a Fnatic?
How are they?
I don't think it's now. Maybe.
How are they on toe or par?
I mean, no, Mini is probably considering
With
it now, to
Fnatic.
be honest.
Like, holy.
Says first round we've seen Alpha switch things up.
This is a match.
And like I said, that's key. In terms of throwing off Fnatic's defensive game plan, seeing the same thing run on bind, relying on the same things here on split. Maybe if another round loss comes through.
Stay here.
You see Fnatic switch things up. Big spam
from Ethan!
Fully unintentional. When you get him, I guess, because Fnatic wanted to get aggressive down middle and you've taken away
First time
the main proponent.
Yeah, they give up a first death as well.
Okay.
No commitment to the swing behind that as well to make sure that there's a trade that
Ethan,
happens.
get Boostio right now. Get Boostio. Get Boostio.
Sure, but
wait. Right, man.
Both sort of judge as well,
get
so
Boaster.
he's going to be committed towards a
Get
very deep position towards
Get
main.
Boaster.
You want to fight it?
Get Boaster. Oh. Oh, Boaster! Ah! Yay!
That is going to be
Boostio
Leo.
got
Still
Boaster.
succeeds. Takes down Demon 1. Sights far from secure. And trying to slip the wall against Chronicle. Not going to happen. Ult comes in. Now they're scrambling. 2v2. Alpha and Chronicle up against Ethan and Com. Ult's going to be put in though.
Alpha did quite a kill off that.
Everyone hiding. Oh, they're going to spam the Viper. They're going to spam the Viper.
Trying to toy with he's snapped to attention from Ethan.
The Seeker!
Oh my
bloody hell, Alpha! He's getting chased down by it. And 4 from Ethan with the judge. They've extended the lead now, 5-2. We got to take a breath here. This is now becoming a bit of a gap, right? We're starting to see them stretch this lead ahead. 3 on the trot. Mini's feeling that too. Fnatic.
What is that?
Yeah, it's just.
What the hell is that?
Whoa.
It looked even worse on the
It
replay.
did.
Wow!
Yeah, no surprise to see the timeout come through here. Again, Fnatic's purchase delicate. Obviously, the light shields will protect it a little further, but I mean, you've just highlighted it too as Dirk at 1 and 7 right now, unable to really have a say in a lot of these rounds, which in my eyes are ones that Fnatic are being given a lot of space to play with. Initially, they were getting a lot of value on the back of heavily anchoring away from Alpha's setup, but didn't do enough towards mid or B. When you have that guarantee of a lack of pressure, what's the second step? What's the second win condition for Fnatic in these defensive rounds? We haven't really seen them take the initiative, to be honest with you.
That hesitation, something that certainly stood out a little on map 2. I wonder if that's coming through, showing here. Again, still early enough that they could very much have this timeout, come back in with a little bit better prepared here, maybe mini noting what you did as well. Maybe finding those opportunities and taking them a little bit further, especially off the back of the space they've garnered. But
hey,
EG
Scooby, where you going?
Change things up themselves now. They've had a little check-in with Coach Potter.
Don't
they can find
leave.
whatever they need.
Scooby, don't leave.
But, I mean,
don't do it. No. Scooby!
Beyond that, you're
no! No, Scooby, no!
Just a little, not a lot just yet. But the 2 rounds from Fnatic have been halted. What does EG do after this timeout? Fnatic already going to take space, a little bit more committed towards B main this time. Haven't seen them explore this far yet.
How are they going to win this round?
Yeah, we'll get the Seekers here.
Oh.
It's that garage orb. Similar setup once again. Chronicle nearly caught off guard, but potential to be isolated here.
He's done really well to get away.
Yeah,
from
he
that,
has.
actually.
Yeah.
He's backing away.
Forced into 2 open angles. EG unable to punish, but Jorgamo setting up here. You look how deep Durka is on stairs as well, with very, very deep control between Boaster and Leo.
Still committing on this A here, yeah, okay. So the players going in is Demon 1. Chronicle going to try and supplement and support on the side, which is going to be Alpha, but Alpha seeing nothing. Oh, Chocobo flies in! Demon 1 did manage to capitalize on that timing, though, by taking down Alpha. Boaster slipped a little deeper. Demon 1 still here.
What?
Dodging, trying to get around it. Fnatic take it back towards the site. A couple of fumbles, it looks like, but 2 players still standing. Boostio and Com. Spikes down on the site. 27 seconds. Not easy at all. How do they find any next step here?
Especially with Leo's position.
Yeah. Boaster is at lower HP, but 15 seconds now. Running very low on time. Dropping down together. Dirk isolates the first. It's all on Boostio. He ain't got it. Lovely. Safe pair of hands in the end from Boaster there. Got very chaotic on the back of Pillar.
Demon 1's just terrified of the showstopper coming through from Durka. Chronicle's ready to swing out of that smoke as well. It's almost like Demon 1, he's set up for 2.
Excuse me, that was the Boostio flying in.
As you hear it happen off screen here, but I said Demon 1 here had a freebie on Chronicle. And you'd argue Durka, because Durka's swinging left out of it.
Good job, boys.
That's what they needed. A round like that gets Fnatic a little back in this game. Does have to...
Oh, but if it was Black Mirror, you know.
I mean, the byproduct of,
you know,
Black scrappy rounds played out here. Demon 1's on a Guardian in EG's buy round.
Yeah, so's Boostio.
So's Boostio. He didn't even spot on the bottom.
Look how deep Fnatic are going exploring here. First time we've seen them commit behind this even further.
Like I was saying, I wanted to see them take the initiative, take some
sleep
space away on the other side of the map with this anchor set up towards 8.
Not lately.
Fnatic are doing just that, denying space here.
Okay, so that's going to note it, right? EG now know, yes, they pushed up a little deeper, but they're playing patiently on the other side too. They also have a map pushed up in the middle, super deep.
I mean, another key thing to note as well, they forced the adjustment of the Viper Wall. Somehow invested it towards B.
30.
Cut off just next to Pillar.
Wow, I said it. I'm getting that was a guess.
Leo did find Ethan though, so
it's a tournament, bro. I'm not playing the game.
The spike goes down. 30 seconds left. And you're looking at the clock, really, 27 seconds. Jorgamo maybe banking on finding Boaster. They look like they want to finish on B. You're going to have Boaster and Leo to try and hold them back. Jorgamo just on the other side of that smoke. Does he catch a timing? He's going to hear the steps. He went for an audacious play, but Boaster not falling for that. And they pivoted over towards A, over towards Chronicle, over towards Alpha, who's caught the cross. Demon One took so much damage. Spike goes into the hands of Boostio, but can he even get the Spike down in time? I don't know if he can. He's been denied. Alpha's fallen. Spike is in, but no players to stand and defend it. Fnatic really starting to put EG through their paces.
I said they take away a lot of space here in EG's kind of comfort factor. There's a couple more question marks across the map. And it takes them so long to figure out where they want to go. Boostio still lurking up onto A. When the rest of the team are still, it looks like they're committed towards a B split.
Yeah,
again,
no
you're
time.
lurking onto the side that Alpha has a safe setup on.
Hey, yo.
Very peculiar. I feel like EG are getting a little bit lost.
I going for that play. Sucks that the planner got blasted.
I feel like EG are getting a
and then
little
they
bit
just
lost
other two guys lost their duels, I guess.
Conceding a couple of rounds that I haven't taken much from Fnatic.
Booba,
All I want to see was a little bit of space.
What's going on? What's going on in there?
Deeper exploration. As forced a round to basically be decided by the clock.
And this looks a little different. 3-2 split, but it's quite pacey. But there's 4 players here from Fnatic again.
Everyone's saying
Fnatic will just be
Booba.
leaning on this man.
I fucking
Alpha
knew
is doing
it.
wonders without even having to fire a bullet, right? He's doing perfectly holding this down. Now he gets a little tested though.
It's a half buy towards A.
Again, they are on a lighter bite, but a rifle with comms.
This goes on alert. Ooh.
Gonna put that stinger to
Stinger
use.
gang.
That's how Danger and Boostio trying to activate that lurk
Oh,
himself.
Boosters.
Catch timing on Boaster,
Wait. Show me Boostio, bro. Show me Boostio, bro.
And Boostio
My
is going to try
God.
to defend towards CT. The cross going to be watch and pressured. Durka forced away.
Oh.
Fall back into that.
Ambitious. I was going to say audacious as well.
Now, but obviously that's just way off the timing.
I was actually going to say audacious as well.
punish
That's
these two.
wild.
No way.
Young Gun, who's not fully had that same form we see
Oh,
online.
he had that.
Once again, absent. Leo
3v3 still. Vandal on calm. It's Planet for Heaven. No one's rapping, but they're probably scared of it.
To work with here, but
You got a Sky Flash. Do they make that play?
Stinger and a Sheriff in the hands of
This delay?
Boostio. Flash is good.
Oh, timing is amazing right there. Holy fuck.
Lovely synergy between the two.
Now just play time?
Into these just perfect. Boaster and Leo, what do you do on the way back? They have nothing else to play with. No more flash for Leo. Just
It
comes
sucked,
on
he can't
now.
be on.
He might be able to do something, but time is running very low. On the
Gotta
side
have
they
it.
go. First one found. Boaster's not stopping. Hold on. Leo doing wonders.
Put it down!
No!
Perfect work from them. Making it count
Oh!
What a
ball down.
ridiculous outcome to that round.
Fuck, that sucks, dude.
And a bit of a fumble from EG.
It kind of sucks because he put the wall up for them to inevitably
Yeah,
run through.
literally.
Maybe just not deep
They're already
enough yet.
through.
I'm not even sure actually the final plant location, but
Then he covered.
Look at Boaster just chilling in the smoke,
quite far
bro.
over to the right, yeah.
Didn't even break a sweat. Damn.
Daylight robbery to get away with that defuse.
Was it
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Omen Smoke still even though the wall was up? It might have been still Omen Smokes. But I think it just faded. I don't know, that sucks. The fact that Sky got 2 of them.
Stacked house, right? You got everything you want. Maybe
shit.
not the knives for Demon, but that's only one away anyway. So this feels like they've got a big chance in this.
W Gaming, Terry, please watch the game, thank you.
Yo!
Yo!
The matter is, the someone who's sitting on 8-8 currently is determining the vast majority of the outcome of this game. Alpha's hold on A. When he doesn't get tested, when he gets sit onto the late game, they're allowing that 4-play
I
stack
feel
on B.
attacked.
All of these things are working out so well.
I feel
for
attacked.
Fnatic. I don't know if this is still even enough for EG to get around this.
I mean, I'd almost counter that with saying EG aren't really addressing the backside of that problem. They're trying to desperately force the adjustment of Alpha. That's why I think we're seeing Com now put the wall towards B to plant the seed of doubt that a lurk's coming through on B.
I did almost miss the sign. Funnily enough, I turned around to look so I didn't miss it because I was moving my fucking camera on
It's
OBS.
not happening. You're not seeing. I mean, I was talking about maybe EG switching up the early round protocols on attack here to enable Demon One to play against out of his comfort zone versus a Cypher. Once again, like I said, very few.
Josiah, it's
times we've
amazing,
had to see
and we
him do
miss
that,
you.
But it's not even becoming.
We miss you. We wish you were here.
Right, let's see what we have this round. Okay, little bit of intent towards middle. 3 players here from Fnatic.
What? Where are we going?
Sent through finding.
It's a crunch market. They're crunching ramen, but no one's there.
So much information.
Lucio got spotted. React A? What are these trips, bro? What the fuck are these trips?
Where he is. Demon One's going to be in.
Nice.
Caught, but that's fine, gets cleared. And it's gonna be
Oh, there's another turret?
instantaneous
They got it,
retake.
okay.
Jorgamo sends him scurrying.
Come up, baby. Come up, baby.
Chance there, Boaster and Leo would have
Fuck,
fallen
they
to
respected it so hard.
Viper's pit set up here,
Sucks.
everything dumped into this
Is this
round.
spot good?
EG have
Yeah,
to try
shorty
and convert
too.
This one. No snake bites available, so they have to almost commit to some engagements here.
It's gonna be brawling, isn't it?
Oh my
Boaster's
god,
so
those
heads up,
shorty
clears out
filled
Jorgamo.
us.
That's the first player to fall.
Where's the ulting?
Is he gonna try and spot some of these players out? Yeah, okay, gets sent back away from Demon 1. He's still on the site, just safe here.
Viper
Drop down
ults.
comes in, Boaster getting closer. 16 HP.
Boostio, we need you, by the way.
Praying,
We're gonna need you soon, bro. There's no one there. He doesn't know it.
Closer, closing in. Fnatic
Oh.
starting to flood on through.
Oh, the shorty failed us again.
Boostio, a 1v3. The toe denying on the first attempt. They might not be able to get
He's got it.
Oh,
Nice. They tried to body block.
Heroics from further
Oh my
away.
god.
The Fnatic do not have the time for it.
Low key, if it was planted in the corner for heaven, he can probably single man body block that. But since it was like in a weird angle,
very well executed, but like you
Huge,
said, the
huge.
time passing
That
them
is
by.
huge.
Even with Boaster finding an early entry,
Boaster did really well to get
yeah,
that so quick.
to get Jorgamo down, relinquish some of that control on the back of the Cosmic Divide. It just comes down to this.
nice. Nice clutch. Huge clutch. Huge clutch. 6 is looking healthy.
5-6. We get a title even.
Oh.
Demon 1 early challenge, early trade. Jorgamo goes down. Boostio gonna find Dirk
Oh,
away back
he's
with
so
Leo.
fucking blind and
Commits behind it.
stunned.
That's Boostio now removed. He's still standing, and it's Ethan who's low, so no heal for him. This falls into the hands of Demon 1 and Com. They gotta find value here.
25 HP for Ethan.
Here's the play.
Now look at the switch up from Alpha, tucked into a committed position on site here.
You got Sky ult on Leo. He's probably gonna pop that shit soon, right?
Finally, round 12. We see
There we
somebody
go.
go
Yeah, he's about
forward
to pop
and deal
it.
with the camera.
And Leo has to, start peeling away from B. You're starting to see those responses, right? But
No? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Alpha's still feeling safe enough. You can see a little bit of clear coming in as well. So you can see Fnatic are responding. This was the ideal goal that you wanted to be seen addressed. With Chronicle,
Oh, it's a big kill with 20 HP. What the fuck?
20
Just strafed this crosshair and got
still
it.
alive on 25. CT
Yo,
is
Sky
dangerous,
flashing
though.
too.
Players here, this cross is not comfortable.
Yeah, how they cross this? Fake flash?
Boaster watching it, joined by Leo. The flash. They have nothing else to really make this
Jet
cross
smoke
safer.
to-
Apart
oh,
from
that
it's
fucking
just
sucks.
catching
Bombs down,
Boaster.
bombs down.
You deny Ethan.
Grab that
28
shit, grab that
seconds,
shit.
Spike is
Got
dangerous.
it.
Okay, big pick up there.
You can plan for
Calm down,
heaven
watch
still?
from
I don't
above.
know. Yeah.
There's that third man they don't quite know about yet. Now they do.
Oh,
Cole's heard
wait,
that.
I don't think
Boaster
he...
just pinged him out though. He spotted him on the
I don't think he
retreat
saw him,
back.
right?
Oh, you can't see him.
I don't know if he can do much.
I don't think he sees him.
Well,
Bail out
actually,
from
I'm
Demon
thinking
1.
otherwise now that Alpha's checking back towards Mail.
Oh, okay. He spotted 2, I think they're calm down.
Oh.
It's all on Demon 1. We need heroics. In time like this, he spots out the final player. It's him against Leo. Leo!
Oh, fuck, he read it. Leo fucking read it. The regress. Nice try. Damn. Demon 1 wins those, actually. He actually wins those.
Threatening by it. Perfect work by him.
Tie game.
6-6. This is
Nice
the game
try,
we
though.
wanted.
He's not phased by it, bro. It's fine, dude. Fuck it. Let him have it.
It's heartbreaking here for Demon 1.
Oh! Wait, that was a sick shot.
Disgusting on Boaster.
Lovely.
Then drifts back onto his angle. Leo sticks to his guns. Doesn't fall for the bait back.
So, what a...
A tie half actually leaves everything open for the second.
You're absolutely right. Let's hand it back down to the desk.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 6-6 in the half.
Is it a banger?
It's a banger,
It's a
baby.
banger.
It's
a
turned into be.
certified, GB banger. Okay, let's just jump into this one real quick because we don't have a lot of time here. Really, I think the sideshow, it's clear to see that both of these teams neck and neck through and through.
Yeah, and it's required hero plays from EG. This round,
Oh,
they get
how do you
Demon
even
1's
see
Knights
him?
online to win a thrifty
Yeah,
round 5.
yeah.
And then Jorgamo commits the showstopper towards the end as well, using these ultimates in an
sick.
eco-disadvantaged situation to even make things doable for them at the half.
Took his time,
Also clutching later.
Yeah, pulling back. I mean, this half was really defined by winning the pistol round for EG and also those big moments where players were...
We need Durga to not heat up right
In terms of
here.
macro play, they were falling apart. I mean, round 8, 9, 10, they were really dropping the ball. And speaking of dropping the ball, the duelist players on either team as well, either side, Durga and Demon 1.
Yeah, no one's going crazy on duelist.
And I really do feel like this next half and the entire series is going to be
They're
defined
like even,
by which duelist
almost.
player can step up first. Which player is going to start playing up to the potential that we know they can do.
And to me, I'm looking at Durka and thinking that is so far away from the norm for Durka.
Oh, of
he's
course.
almost inevitably
Holy
going to
shit,
play
he's
that
pulling out all the
next time.
fucking notes.
And then how does
He's pulling
EG
out all the
hold on
fucking. He's
to
got
that
maps.
And also, how many times
He's got
have you
fucking
seen
pictures of the
Demon
maps.
run around a corner
Oh
and Demon
my
One
gosh.
like just whiffing shots, not able to hit what he needs. Like that,
But it
that I
makes
think-
more sense for him,
Yeah, I
in
guess
my
so,
opinion,
yeah.
because this is his first time ever at a global tournament. He missed lock-in, remember?
Advantage for the upper bracket winner, I believe, is a veto advantage.
I feel like it is.
I think you just veto both maps.
Yeah, this has genuinely been
for the best of 5 final.
fantastic matchup, Brand. You couldn't ask it for it to be.
This is
any
the best of
closer
3.
than this.
Winner of this goes to grand finals. Loser plays the winner of NRG PRX, which is the next game.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it from them that much.
We'll see what ends up happening as we go into the second half. Let's send it back over to Pansy and Hypoc.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. It could not be closer here between these two teams. 6-6.
Lower
Feels
finals
like
is
it
also
was
BO5,
almost,
yes.
fated to come to a close game on the third. But now the test begins, Mike.
All right, huge
this
pistol.
all that's in the
What is
tank?
this?
Is there more to be seen? Where are you looking?
Is it a plow?
They set up here.
The Virtus
Fnatic
plow?
looking to Pop out the gates.
I didn't see this.
Potentially take early round
Having
on the backside of this wall. Actually, yeah, Durka tagged up as well. Down 4. Trying to get maybe some information off the cam to commit that paint shell, force a player out of position.
Okay, Demon One just about wins that fight. Left standing on 10 HP. That's going to be Durka gone. And you're looking at the rest. Where's the rest of the progress from Fnatic? You've got Bosa kind of slow working towards middle. That's going to be
Spotted,
checked
though.
on by
Yeah.
Com.
That's key information for EG. Now they can play a little looser, a little deeper in heaven. Maybe look towards retaking some of this space once contact comes through, but actually with Demon One tagged up and committed towards the side position, maybe screens is the focal point for them.
Could be. You seem very aware of this, but I think you teed it up just right. They're sitting so deep on this, harder to clear now. This utility will not have as much success, but it will give them that semblance of safety moving forward. Probably going to note one, but Alpha, the timing is fantastic. Punishing Jorgamo to try and maybe alleviate the pressure. Ethan tries to work forward. Alpha again. Yes, he found Boaster, but still, the cross is had. Demon One, 10 HP on the site. He's going to get checked on here.
Spike planted.
Right?
Yeah.
He's going to lose that window of timing now. Sweat it out between Alpha and Chronicle. Chronicle delivers the bullet perfectly. Beautiful work from Chronicle there, catching Com, doing so much for them on 1 HP at the end.
I mean, Demon One's able to survive here for so long with 10 HP, but doesn't even check rafters. You see, he's just desperately, he's playing to not die here. Not to have a say in this. Alpha, 2 ridiculous kills, I've got to be honest.
Oh, he's had a round.
Yeah.
You got it. Nice,
boys. Again, look at this, I mean, with an even first half, EG, I think the only time they've lost a defensive half on split this year was versus NRG in the playoffs. So they've got to feel good about coming out, at least setting themselves up for success here. A little posturing here, I think, Fnatic out on the back of the orb being taken. They're just going to force their way onto B site.
Boosty almost got caught up in that, yeah. Seen so clearly. Durka's on the hunt. I mean, it's very rare you see a quiet game from Durka. I think the desk kind of highlighted it very well. It's pretty reasonable that maybe Demon One isn't as comfortable yet. He's still working through that first LAN sort of vibrate, trying to feel it out a bit. First international LAN like this, at least, shall I say. But Durka, I mean, it's rare you see him have a quiet game. It's
kind of die.
So we'll see if he can activate here. Still around for him to build up that bit of confidence, get a little bit closer to that showstopper too.
I think this discussion that obviously Josh and Bren were starting to have on the desk. Demon One can get the operator online. What is that? Okay, slowed down a little bit here. Alpha going to find a response.
Enemy remaining.
And yeah, cleaned up. I get worried when Demon One's finding a classic kill from all the way back spawn to hell.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
No. But yeah, like I said, obviously the desk asking for one of these duelists to step up and really be the difference maker here in the home stretch, I guess, of this series. Demon One can activate here, get an operator online nice and early. We know that's the comfort zone. Keep talking about him not having that experience stepping onto the stage here. That is key to EG's
I was calling it
success
too.
in the second half.
Fnatic, yeah, you look at the buy they're coming in with. Very well rounded. I mean, they got everything they want here.
Doesn't look like a bonus.
No, it does not. There's just that one Bulldog in the hands of Boaster, who's always pretty selfless anyway when it comes to his buys. Doesn't really make much odds when he Think about it that way. Durka trying to go in early. He's going to get ahead of this.
Paranoia is perfect.
Wow. Boostio giving us a second lease of life, though. Not going to be checked on just yet. It looks for the final Durka, who's just taking space, taking names, and Chronicle, the layering to this is just out of this world. Fnatic just taking the site.
They're going to save.
Ethan and Demon 1 are a mile away.
Yeah, they're going to save.
EG caught off guard a little bit with the pace here. Snakebite comes in very late. There's obviously a Paranoia that catches Com, I believe, falling from heaven in midair. Yeah, Boostio and Com just not in complementary positions to absorb a site hit like that with so much of Fnatic forcing their way through the choke point.
You're starting to see that caliber come into play, right? Fnatic are incredibly robust. I mean, almost flawless run in EMEA. I mean, very rarely getting fully challenged. They came off the back of the win in Brazil. There's a lot of reasons that we put a lot of credit with this team, and we expect big things from them. You're starting to see some of that caliber slip into place here. Yes, it was actually a very well-rounded bonus, if you want to call it that. They're going to be very well situated going forward. Can ask for much better.
Call it a buy round. Honestly, yeah, with the light shields in. Again, that's how Fnatic will stack up regardless. And like I said here, when Com falls, Boostio's just not in a position to capitalize on, you know, find it shooting somebody in the back or catching somebody off guard, even with a spam kill actually inside the smoke. Bit of a switch up here. Fnatic lean heavily towards 8 in the pre-round. 2 rifles, 2 stingers, and a sheriff for EG to work with.
Early flash will confirm attendance, but it doesn't tell too much, but this amount of presence probably will. Ethan, one of the only players who does have that rifle, so see if he can make much of this one. The temptation to maybe work through that smoke is there, but second's guess is and knows better than to be doing that most up. Gonna make his way through. Nothing really much to deny this cross and deny that plant. Keep in mind, EG's buy is very weak, but they've always been quite dangerous in these rounds. Fnatic should be able to hold this, especially with these 3 players sat very patiently, but overwhelmed and outdone. Leo trying to deal desperately with whatever Jorgamo's doing. Flying! What is that? Jorgamo! Unrelenting aggression, taking out Leo, leaving it to Durka and Boaster. A little stunned at this point. Literally now, and Com's gonna find Durka leaving it all to Boaster. Flash comes in. This is just out of this world.
Flawless.
What on earth was that round?
One of the cleanest executions here.
What the hell was that?
Jorgamo just goes absolutely nuclear with a
How?
stinger. Ethan finds a kill off screen, yes, but it comes through at the perfect time where Fnatic are looking to actually slow.
Wait.
The push on the way back through it. Yeah, Jorgamo's just not noted on the satchel up here. This is ridiculous. Yeah, the second there is outrageous onto Leo.
To have that individual confidence up against Fnatic is a really good sign for EG, at least in the kind of form of which you're talking about Jorgamo there. But still, that round didn't look winnable. Like, Fnatic did everything, it felt like, right? They got everything they wanted.
Fnatic drifting back towards B now. A similar situation. Com and Boostio. Okay, yeah, Com's now drifting out of heaven. Other side of things, though. Demon 1 gives Fnatic a little bit of information with the neural theft.
Oh man, that's going to be heartbreaking. They're going right up the guts as well. Fnatic to take that information. Worked perfectly off the back of it as well. A little bit of stall though.
They're going to rush B
spiral out through here. Can't quite do it yet.
Why did he turn? Like,
maybe looking for an anti-flash position when he's just in the middle of no man's land. Bush going to punish on one. Pop flash comes in. Not going to be falling for that one. Fnatic just kicking down the door here. Not going to happen. That's them on double digits now.
Did Com think he catches the flash? Did he think he'd fallen down to hell or got off rafters or something? He looked surprised that he was still upstairs. Like, oh, well.
Here I am.
My camera is destroyed.
Yeah, Demon 1's just digging so deep. So deep. Again, once you confirm there's no close presence here, retrieve orb, reset. A little overzealous in approach here.
This is crunch time now. Like, this is the one, right? You've got 10 rounds for Fnatic now, sitting double digits here. 3rd map. EG left on 7. Yes, they had a little bit of a blip of a round with that kind of wild buy coming in. But now this is the big one. We've got the operator out for Demon 1. Got his ult. Also going to have showstopper for Jorgamo. On the other side, full buy, of course. No problems there. Ult for Chronicle too. Not far off the Boaster, but it's not one to be really writing home about. Now the thing is though, Fnatic win this, you're on 11. And then you're going to say you might have a round or two from an Alpha, Leo, Chronicle, someone, right? Because Dirk has been quiet, Boaster's doing fine, but he's doing what he needs to. Now, does EG really have the chops for this, right? This is the one.
Oh.
Can they really push this game all the distance? Does it fizzle out now? Held on 7? So we're about to find out.
Operator actually in play now for Demon 1. Both duelist ultimates, but I mean, decent progress elsewhere. Actually, Com the furthest away, 3 towards the pit. The other side of things, Fnatic, Rolling Thunder to work with, so limited in options, but they have that financial buffer a little bit, even if it's just one buy round to fall back on. With a commanding lead here. A bigger picture, Fnatic, and an advantage across the next couple of rounds, unless EG close this out as close to flawless as possible.
Fnatic change the pace. Shift gear a little. Lowering it down. Holding this very deep default. Yes, a little bit of a fact finder over towards A. They've noted potentially Alpha. I think it was actually just around the corner, but it stands. Utility being handled. But curiosity, EG, wondering what Fnatic are up to here.
Operator tested here, but Showstopper comes through, doesn't find anything on the backside either. It's a big investment towards mid-hit. Rolling Thunder sent through, but Snakebite going to slow things down.
Oh, headshot for Boostio! Take it 2 with him. Does he get any more? He's outliving himself. Oh, what? Durka just didn't even expect him to take a look up and over that smoke. He thought he was fully safe. Boostio somehow has a cloak of invisibility in this one. Spike now left on the other side of main too. These two final players, I think, might have to relinquish a little here. Boostio getting maybe ahead of himself. Got to be careful. Doesn't want to give away too much here. They are still not out of the woods, even with this round in hand. Stunner from Alpha.
Alpha knows where you
13
are.
seconds though. They're trying to make something happen. They can cost them so much. They cost them another. And Jogmo has to run. Com has to sit deeper. Now the round's out of touch. But they can seriously cost them everything. Oh, what on earth? Where is Ethan?
Fuck.
Ethan needs to run away.
What was that from EG?
Dude, what?
I don't know.
They almost messed
Operator
that
giving
up.
Yes, round win, but I'm saying you want that to be as close to flawless as possible.
Yeah.
I think that was about as far away as it could have been. Beautiful opener from Boostio, but EG just overstay their welcome here.
Yeah, they did.
Bladestorm available, but Showstopper burnt up. There's an opportunity to offset the purchase just a little bit, but look at the remaining funds. Worlds apart from where you'd want to be, EG coming out of a round win.
Boostio's in a lot of danger. Look at the pace in which Durka's closing that gap. He's got the sight to himself. Durka cracks open the sight. Oh, quick one back though. Demon 1 takes off his scalp and now looks for a follow-up. He's not alone in this. There is support here. Oh my God! Beautiful from Demon 1. Allows Jogmo in. But it's down to these two. The deadly duo from that last round who cost them everything. Spike in a very similar position. But now more time. A minute to play with. You have to be on your guard.
Stay on
Alfred
your guard.
looking sharp right now. There
Stay on your guard.
Spots both.
He cannot let this slip. That was a great attempt from Leo there. Serious damage on Ethan, but they stand tall. They stand with 3 alive.
Huge plays from Demon 1.
That was huge.
To go over the top of the double box there is ridiculous.
Yeah.
First one,
Boom.
clean onto Durka, but the decision making here.
Boom.
I mean, the stun actually comes onto Chronicle. I didn't even spot that there initially, but almost set in motion to find a third with the Bladestorm. A little bit of tech. Come into a boosted position here. I like the switch up. Boostio has been targeted once again. We saw it on Lotus on map 1, but isolated a few times on these B-side holds.
Ooh, Alpha.
Yeah, weird spam game, actually, that Fnatic are entertaining outside A here, but no harm, no foul.
Try to look at the ult here as well. Yeah, okay. Couple close by. So early little scrap over towards A, but this position from Com actually could find value.
Especially if Jorgamo's shown presence. Now he has. I mean, they've noted Demon 1 on the other side of things as well, so...
Oh, but they're backing away. Where do they go with this? I mean, you've got, what, 45 seconds. I guess if they split through Heaven, then they get a great opportunity to clear Com, actually, but a late lean back towards A, bit unknown. Demon 1, operator there. Fnatic running this really very late on the clock.
They're taking a late round, walking into an operator potentially.
Timing's everything. Does Demon 1 get a fair shot at this one? Seeker's coming in, he's lost his teammate, Bussio's fallen.
What?
It's all on Demon 1! He's gonna stand tall on the first, does he get a second? He knows Leo, but he didn't expect Chronicle, he's fallen. Oh, but a quick catch from Boaster, gonna take Jorgamo down as well! And now Ethan and Com,
10 seconds left.
So far away, I don't think they can do anything about this one. Yeah, a couple of low HP players, or should I just say 1? But this looks like 11 from Fnatic.
It's definitely, yeah, Com's even going to just try and hold on to the rifle. I think maybe even flank all the way through spawn, but Ethan 46 HP. Really have a fighting chance versus 3 members of Fnatic tucked up close on site. Yeah, really strange. This almost feels like leading into the late round, EG have an advantage with an operator still anchoring towards A, but Bustio slipped into the smoke. He doesn't deal with the Seeker. He wants to remain unnoted, but then gets found by Leo. I'm not sure even if he makes a noise there, but another situation where there's 2 members of EG just not in complementary positions once again. Ah, well, you have your answer.
Starting to realize the pressure of this now, 11-9.
The frustration there from that death. Like I said, it's almost played in perfectly here with how late Demon 1 shows the operator to deal with the Seeker, but
Let's make some chaos.
Leo with a lucky break to open things up there.
The operator's out in the hands of Durka, claimed off the corpse. Jorgamo just hoping someone gives him that chance. Okay, they know there's someone working away here. Haven't seen much of Durka with that operator, but always a treat to see. Full kit to play with. Turn. Almost found there. You don't go back to that now.
You pull the rotation as well. You can see Demon 1 getting a little curious now through spawn. No overcommitment yet, and actually Fnatic rotating across with the spike here in the hands of Boaster.
Don't take a lot of space from this. Only noting Ethan so far. Jorgamo's still in that corner. Demon 1 actually backing away from this.
Yeah, I'm curious. On the back of the Trailblazers should. Wall doesn't go up. It doesn't go up quick enough.
He's not dead yet. How's he still standing? And Ethan bails him out. Hold on, Ethan turns to flash. It ain't over yet. How much can one man do? Seekers try and stem the bleed here. Sights under scrutiny. 27 seconds. Support's on the way. They know where Fnatic are, but can they still deal with them here? A quick pivot potentially. Yeah, they're off. Spikes in the vent. It's going towards B.
Com could go huge here. He has a snakebite to slow things down as
Oh,
well.
massive work. 15 seconds. They're going to face the music. And they do. Back away again. They go. Boaster's still alive. But it's Ethan on the side, the man who held his nerve.
The bait.
It's perfect between Boaster and Leo. Making something out of nothing here. And now in the post plan we go. Boaster, Leo, one side. Com, Boostio, the other. One flash for Leo. That's all they got. Flash goes in, gonna find one, that's gonna be noted. Com creeping closer. Boaster on the side. Leo, the first fight, he's gonna see it. Boostio closing the gap. Oh, it's all now down to the 1v1. Leo on 25, Com on 30. Oh, gonna go in, does he chase it down? Leo's tempted. He's got the shorty out. But time is starting to tick. And Com has to find him, Leo, closing in. Has
Oh my gosh!
The hero EG needed.
My God!
Right down to the wire here.
Oh my God!
Oh
my God!
Double digits for EG.
Oh my God!
We're going all the way here. 11 for Fnatic. Double digits for EG.
Oh my
We're going all the
God!
way here. 11
Bro, I thought for a second, Leo was fucking ice. Dude, imagine he doesn't push. He wins. He actually wins if he does. Obviously, full hindsight, but fucking crazy clutch. Huge clutch. Huge clutch.
Harder for Ethan to
Oh my
have a say in
god.
this 1v2.
That was crazy.
I say, com snakebite, a key piece of
That
utility.
was it just then, wasn't it?
If he waited, if he literally waited.
Leo nearly has the perfect read here as well. Waits things out
That's a half buy?
anticipates the tap.
No, their money's fucking good.
So financially, actually, though, Fnatic's still in somewhat of an advantage.
What?
Isolated a kill. He just TP'd through.
Okay, that's a little unorthodox, but if he gets the job done, no question. Oh no! Jorgamo's made a meal of it too! Fnatic giving 2 freebies at the start here. Finding such success this early on, that could be 12 for Fnatic.
Oh no.
Is it enough of a killing blow? You've got Demon 1 still left. Ethan
Oh my god, that
Live
Sky
on
Flash
the
and TP'd up, that's crazy.
damage. Ethan feels that pressure, feels the strain, turns the flash, looks for one. Can't
Nice
even
try.
take down Chronicle. The site's now theirs. Fnatic.
Oh, they're
keeping
broke.
5 standing.
They're fucking broke.
And that's surely
They're
gonna
fucking
be 12.
broke.
Demon 1 knows it.
What can they
Sudden
do?
gear shift and just audacious plays.
No
in
way. Damn. Dude, that round just fucking fell apart like that.
Com and Boostio struggling to hold on to B side this time around.
They're gonna hunt?
Sweep it
Yeah,
through
they
mid.
should.
They're on the hunt as well.
Should,
They'll
yeah.
punish the economy even further.
Low key,
Hit pretty early, actually.
the only positive of this is Demon 1 getting these kills.
Theo and Chronicle.
Could get him his ult and drop a gun.
If.
Nice. If he gets this next 2 kills, maybe, to drop a gun, I'm asking for a lot. Woo! One more, baby! Give him one more!
He's got quite nice aim. Durka. That's a
Wait, they're not giving it to him.
Yeah, don't give it to him.
Alright, they actually, do they realize? Do they realize? Is that why?
But the real
Damn.
deal of this is, Mike,
I think they
Fnatic made
realized.
the 12, right? And that change of pace, that little bit of a different look.
Fuckers. He TP'd with the flash that went ropes, and that flash owned him like
I
that?
saw the assist go through it if that was a spam. But little pieces like that. To pull out
Wait, did
here in
Fnatic get
round
ult off of
22,
that?
Yeah, the buy is awful. There's 3 stingers.
Wait, did
and
Fnatic get ult off of that?
And a rifle in the hands
If
of
Fnatic got ult off of that, then
that's
that's I didn't realize that side of it. Oh my god, that's fucking terrible.
Ah, dude, it's GG's.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's worst case then. I think I got ult off of those.
Final round, they've drawn it out this far. 12 to 10 though.
It's GG.
Oh god, we got played. We got fucking played.
Fnatic making it to 12 here, but one more round.
Oh, don't do a boost you, I fucking beg you, bro.
These rounds, but I'm not there yet.
Don't push.
What do they do with this? How do they handle
How do we swing the tides here, chat? What the fuck do we do?
Orb actually retrieved here by Jordan. That's a big
It's
win.
one off
early
Ray's
on.
ult. Yeah.
To get away unscathed from that as well.
Oh, they're playing so slow. There's no info anywhere. This is fucked up. Everything's open. Low key, gamble.
This is a disgusting setup for the choke point on B.
He's gonna breach ult B.
Last time, completely negated
Best
by
case scenario,
Durka
Boostio
back
pops his smoke and dodges
They
it.
have to hold him at the front door. Com set up for the snake fight preemptively this time.
Oh no.
Oh, the sea.
Fuck the Sky ult. Fucking dog shit. Nice, Com. Try to live a little bit, maybe get one more. Live or kill one. Live or kill one. Nice, Ethan. Just fucked. Fuck, help him. Don't trade it. Trade it. Run, run. Live. Time.
He's got the knives out. A 2v2 Alpha and Chronicle.
Both there. Does he hear him?
Fnatic across the line.
Oh, kill, bro.
Save them.
Chill. Easy.
Against Demon now.
Oh my god, that was fast as fuck! Holy shit, how did he hit that shot? Why did he peek that? How did he hit that?
Dude,
oh my god,
that was
what a hero!
crazy.
A massive
What a
round
fucking hero.
to keep EG in this map 3.
Wow,
God.
that is fucking insane that he left clicks him right there and then he fucking left clicks him like that. What?
That was insane.
That is nuts, bro. That is nuts.
You could argue they have a Guardian
That is
Bulldog
nuts.
coming into this.
In that
No
moment?
utility, though.
Oh my
It's
god.
OT or it's GG, right?
It's OT.
They're nice and easy here.
Literally.
Judgment, one off.
Literally.
Quick start for Durka though. Straight up the guts, straight up middle. He's got a challenger here this time
They
though.
have to slip up.
Ethan.
Oh,
Yes!
Ethan, you ballsy motherfucker! Get
Yes!
out!
Yes!
Bait! Oh, get out! Fucking sick bait though. That was a sick bait. Actually, unfortunate. Actually, lucky for Fnatic he didn't die.
Is this where they try and end?
Busio and Com will be tested once
Skydog
again.
Heaven, they know.
Actually,
Good molly? Whoa!
That is a good
Aw.
Here now. Flash goes in.
A little higher.
Walk through, you want?
No, it's too
Doesn't want
risky.
to pressure that any further.
Careful, 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 careful!
I don't think
Ethan is amazing. He is amazing.
Now 5v3.
They check the one way.
Looking towards main, doesn't see it, but he does.
Oh, it's so lucky, so calm. We need one out of you, I beg. We need one.
Serious? It's not back to the same
Oh my gosh.
No! Did you hear him?
It has to be Ethan's domain or Fnatic.
Oh my God, no!
Spike in hand. That's in Chronicles' hands here.
You guys Razor, yeah. You guys Razor. Ethan, we just live. The Razor, please.
Jogma has a showstopper though.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Team 1 gonna go down, and he goes down. He's fallen.
Nice.
That was good. That was good.
20 seconds.
Ethan and Jorgo
He has flash. He's gonna need the plant. He's gonna need the plant.
To stall as well though.
Yeah, you got
Ethan
this.
can
You
play
got
this
this.
slow.
You got this. You
The
got this.
nid?
Yes.
Amazing nid.
Yes.
They're working on the clock here, running it down so low. Boaster down at 64.
Spam him?
Ethan gonna spot the cross, but it's Leo's.
No, he's spammed. What?
No way.
Performance from Leo here. Like all dreams, it couldn't last forever.
No way. It would have been OT.
Demons here, making their way to the final.
A heartbreaking way for it to end.
Dude.
EG almost playing that last round to perfection. Running the clock down, even denying the spike there. I want to know how close the plant even was.
There's no way.
Take a second. It ain't over for them yet.
Oh my
This team
God.
every
Yeah, he almost had him running back in too. I know.
That was
He played that
such a
round so
good
well.
game.
He almost had him on the first engagement. He played it so well, dude. That is absurd, bro.
Absolutely has been here.
That is absurd.
Still,
I can't believe it. Wow. That's not, that was an amazing ending, but that's so sad, dude. Wow. Just like, that's it.
What do you do? Where's he going?
But what a test for them. Where's Bo's dropped him? He's back. He's got something.
Oh shit, we've got a performance here.
Of course. There we go.
The shark?
But again, let's kind of take this a little more serious in our regard.
What is it?
We talk about the upgrades.
It's flying over my head.
We always spoke about, that ability to find those new players to bring them into the fold.
Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. Taking pictures at Mount Fuji. Okay, thank you.
Well. End of it.
Thank you.
The want to even seal it too. 26 to 11.
What a fucking game.
Just shone on this map. Without him.
What a fucking game.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's heartbreaking for it to come down to such a fine margin in the final round. But I feel like Fnatic, it felt like they were in more control in this decider. EG,
They were, but they had such a good comeback, dude.
An exchange back and forth, yes, but bigger picture-wise,
Man,
EG, I think, forced
I'm still proud of EG, dude. I'm still proud of EG, especially after the first map, dude.
Again, we're talking about on map 2, particularly on map 1.
Oh my God, that's 1 second, bro. He spammed him back.
Freedom, right? Ability to just run through set pieces over and over again.
We gotta see how close that was.
We didn't really see the same approach
It's crazy,
we've
bro.
seen earlier on in this event, where EG can get away with some of these geeky little util combos. Fnatic negated that perfectly.
Yeah.
I think that's why this was so drawn out.
EG did good. I'm proud. I'm happy for him. Fnatic are fucking insane, and they really pushed him.
Who are you picking, bro? Who are you picking?
Nice. Nice. I love that. I love that.
Tested here. Because if they came in with just that kind of, I don't want to say easy, easy the wrong word, but an easier run.
What a roller
We've never
coaster.
seen them go to these depths. Forced to bring out a better game. I think we
It's
finally
around-
saw that in EMEA towards the end of the season.
Just 2 seconds right there.
That's what makes it happen.
2 seconds.
Oh my God, that's insane. We should be in OT right now.
Literally.
See the final form Fnatic. The question is who faces them now? Who do they get next time? Who will meet them in those
They
grand
won it.
finals? The biggest question we all have, and we cannot wait to find out. For now, Fnatic deserve the praise they're going to
That
get.
is not
Because
fair.
my God, they look
Bye, George, you
damn
want
good
peek, dude?
today. But we do have an interview as well with Alpha.
He peeked when the guy was planning. He was trying to help him. I don't even think it was his fault there.
Good game.
Good game.
さあ改めて対戦を振り返っていかがでしたか
So please tell us your thoughts on this match today.
Such a
it
good
was
game.
hardest match I ever play on this tournament, but we win. Takes my team. They are all the time hyping each other. They didn't fall down any time in the game. Yeah, that's it.
Hell
ありがと
yeah.
うございます。このトーナメントの中では一番ハードな内容だったと思います。自分たちが押される場面
Our Turkish representative.
チームを信頼して頑張ってプレー
This is a good fucking match. I'm glad it turned
あ
up.
りがとうございます。
Literally.
さあそして対戦相手のイービルジーニアスのポッターコーチがEMEA 圏にはもう我々の敵はいないと、唯一あるとしたらフナティックぐらいだみたいな、フナティックが唯一競えるチームだというお話もありましたけども、イービルジーニアスの印象というのはいかがですか？
So actually, Coach Potter from Evil Genius mentioned you are the only enemy left in EMEA. But how was Evil Genius today?
I think after us, they are the strongest team in this tournament.
Yeah.
This is my idea.
I agree.
And all players is good, and they have strong aim. They are really good. Like I didn't expect it actually, but we win. Yeah.
Pretty
自
chill.
分たち以外にこのトーナメントでもし勝つチームがいるとすればフナティックだと予想していました。そしてエイムもとても上手で強いチームでしたので、自分たちも今日勝てるかどうかというところは確信がなかったんですけれども、勝つことができました。
ありがとうございます。それだけね、イーベルジャニスを敵視していると注意して見ているところですね。ありがとうございます。さあそして、まあなんといっても
Anyone being disrespectful to anyone you see on your screen, you're gonna get banned.
つかないところでフナティックの弱点っていうのはあるんですか？
You don't know this by now.
Seems like Fnatic is unbeatable for anyone, but is there any weakness from your team?
He's staring.
I think is our weakness is communication.
We can't
Sometimes
find
we are
it.
missing communication.
We
and
can't
that's,
find it.
Making us distressful. I think this is our weakness. I can say other things is perfect.
Help
そう
us
です
out.
ね、唯一弱点があるとすればコミュニケーションだと思います。やはりプレー中のコミュニケーションで少しストレスがたまるような場面もあるんですけれども、そこを省いては自分たちの弱点はないと思います。
ほー、まだまだそこを改善して強くなりそうですね。さあそして、フナティックファン、本当に日本にもたくさんいらっしゃいます。メッセージをいただいていいですか？
And as you already know, there's lots of
Damn,
fans
this
out
guy.
there for Fnatic here in Japan, so please give them a message.
Sick. He's sick. He's sick.
We came before Japan, like maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I like all crowd. The Japanese people is really nice, and I can say arigatou gozaimasu, all of us.
He knows it too, bro.
Oh, he knows it too.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。その時も温かい応援をありがとうございました。日本語でありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。フナティックからアルファイア選手でした。大きな拍手をお願いします。
Fnatic!
I'm gonna go.
He's like, "Hi, I'm gonna go. See you guys." Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank
Yes.
you so much, Ola, as well as Musica, for the translations there for that Verizon
Oh,
post-match
dude, that
interview,
last
and
round
what
was
a
fucking
post-match
crazy.
It was. I just wanted it to happen again. Actually, good news. We got it again. Let's run it one more time and watch that wild last round, because this one was... Just walk us through this, guys.
I think that this was played perfectly by both sides as well, though. The amount that the foresight that was in their heads.
This was
when they
fucking
were
sad
playing this
too,
as well,
bro.
with the nade when it came down to this, the
literally
flat down to the final 5 seconds. There's 1 second for most of the
What? But it was like that?
Sprayed out. He
I
has
didn't
to
know
get
it was
this
like
kill
that.
to close out the map. He has to. There's no time to plant. There's no other chance.
I mean, so many tiny
Oh my
margins
God,
separating
bro.
these two teams. And I think that's a good reflection for
Yeah,
EG.
all
'cause even
smoke
though
kills,
they
right?
got
That's crazy,
pummeled in
dude.
the first map,
That's
they
crazy,
actually proved that
bro.
they could have won this game. There was a possibility for EG to win here, but Fnatic found those slim margins to be able to actually get the victory.
No, this was truly a tale of 3 acts. It really
Yeah.
was. You know, first act, right? Like, you know,
crazy.
the plucky underdogs get struck down by the giants of the game, and then, you know, the underdogs manage to find a way to come back, only for it to just be a
You're the best reaction I ever had.
Don't.
I couldn't believe it.
Anime arc?
Don't.
Are you buying into the anime arc?
No,
The
it's
anime
fine.
arc.
I can't
Feels
with
like
you right
it.
now.
It
I
feels
cannot
like it.
with you
The
right now.
anime
But
arc.
speaking of anime arc, so it seems like we're getting another one coming to fruition. A back-to-back title win. Something that is still very elusive to a lot of our pro teams here in Valorant.
Yeah, and Fnatic have got so much experience as well in these
score,
high
Sentinels. Why do they show Sentinels?
Back to Reykjavik where they ended up losing.
First
to
back-to-back
Sentinels
international
and actually
title.
bringing it back
Oh,
at
they
lock-in. I mean,
lost.
an unforgettable experience in that series.
Yeah,
as well.
lock-in.
I mean, just the ability for them to actually rally back the mental and carry it all the way.
Dude, the
And now
lock-in
they have
series
that
still
chance.
gives me, like,
First time in
fucking
history so far in this main circuit of VCT that we're going to see a team potentially get the back-to-back international trophy.
Yeah, that was
right, and that's the key word there.
That match was insane. That might be the best map I've watched. I think of
Because they're
Valorant.
currently still on the
That third map, or the last map, fifth map,
win percentage, even after EG
the icebox
took the map away from them.
versus Lava, that might be the best map.
And now they'll get
Literally,
both
they
map
came
bans in the
back.
grand finals. They can ban Pearl, which is their insta-ban, and whatever their opponent's strongest map is, they could get rid of Fracture if EG pop their heads back up in a grand finals reappearance. So Fnatic are currently set up the best possibly that we've seen any team to be able to do that. And this squad is currently just looking phenomenal. But this match was...
Bro, I'm so fucking dumb. I said Shark. It's fucking Mount Fuji and taking pictures. I was like, Shark underwater? Like, what?
This
I'm trying to figure it out.
losable game here for Fnatic, a team that
Rematch will happen. I think so too. Unless NRG though. I don't know. NRG, you never know.
Because honestly, I was fully expecting
I don't know.
they got absolutely smashed EG in map number 1 where they lost Lotus in such a fashion. There was a real chance as well that the inexperience finally reared his head and they did just, fall over. They didn't put up a fight, but they did.
I was worried about this as well.
I think that does showcase this isn't the same
I think we all were,
storyline
though.
we've seen some of these teams go to these big international events and just as soon as they receive that first loss, just going straight out,
That's true.
barreling out and through the lower bracket. I think EG have a real stake and they could lay claim as well to another chance.
EG reverse sweep NRG 3-2.
Felt like I was a kid
That's an interesting prediction.
Oscar De La Hoya go up against Tito Trinidad in one of the greatest boxing matches of all time. Kind of feel like I watched that here. Felt like a kid again watching this, and it was so fun. But in any case, guys, that's going to wrap it up for us here. And I mean, just go ahead, watch that VOD over and over and over and over again, and I guarantee you it'll be entertained each and every time.
That was second match,
coming
right?
up next, we have our lower bracket semifinal. That's right, we are not done yet because NRG takes on PRX. But first, here's your Prime Gaming post-match highlights. We'll see you soon.
Also, I'm pretty sure it was confirmed the other day, ad break here for next series coming up, that something is not gonna make it to the event, confirmed like at this point.
What?
Which kind of sucks, but I didn't think they were gonna beat EDG. I don't think they'll beat NRG either, but as you can see, my predictions are hit or miss. But to be fair, dude, like EDG was looking insane. PRX just got stomped by
Ethan, I understand. You're upset.
Fnatic are making themselves look like, of course, as always, the team to beat. Durka, they're so blind.
I think I showed that.
And they're still winning the fight, apparently.
It's just Boostio left, Sheriff in hand, but for a Fnatic to find, Durka seals the deal on a 13-3 to open this series, Lauren.
Yeah, this one is looking very good for Fnatic. Com already going to get towards that defuse, going to keep Alpha busy as best he can. That's Demon One's job. Oh, the spray down is already going to get it to half. Demon One's there, but do they have time?
There's no time.
This defuse, it's going to be so close. They've got it! They've got it!
I mean, that's actually crazy.
Holy f***, my fucking fat heart, bro.
Jorgamo's got stunning movement. He flies in, but Boomstar out of nowhere, finding 3. He's got a second lease of life. Jorgamo and Busio in unison, though, taking this one firmly in their hands. EG taking us to map 3. Now we got a game on our hands. The ult as well, he's throwing everything in, and the kitchen sink trying to toy with all the snap to attention from Ethan. And the follow-up from Ethan with the judge. It's all on Boostio. A 1v3. The toe denied on the first attempt. They might not be able to get to this. Oh, he's done just enough. Boostio. Heroics from further away. They're looking for an anti-flash position, but he's just in the middle of no man's land. Boostio going to punish on one. Pop flash comes in. Not going to be falling for that one. Fnatic just kicking down the door here. Not going to happen. That's them on double digits. Ethan going to spot the cross, but it's Leo's trying to Jorgamo. Ethan!
Oh my God!
Oh, Leo has taken Fnatic across the line! And like all dreams, it couldn't last forever for EG, but Fnatic facing down their demons here, making their way to the final.
Again, another video explaining what happens next after today's charges. If you want to join the real, we'll have a link in the description.
So I just wanted to have an informal conversation. I was going to put a suit on and do this formally, but I think it's better if I do this informally. Highlighting some of the things that everybody already knows about how the Matrix operates and what they're trying to do to me and what I believe is going to happen next. It's quite interesting that they are attacking me and attempting to vilify me at the exact same time, whereas real predators, which work for the media establishment, are being ousted. So it's really interesting to do a juxtaposition and do a comparison, right, between how they will treat Philip Schofield, who is confirmed as a groomer, who is admitting he has committed sexual crimes, and how they'll treat me, a man with no convictions and no admission of sexual crimes. Look at the differences in the headlines. Look at how soft they are in their interviews.
No way.
He's had quite the week.
How are you?
Look at how now, after only 2 or 3 days, the headlines are saying we should forgive him and feel sorry for him and let him off.
What the fuck?
Whereas me, who's been under constant media assault for over a year.
That's crazy.
They never let up. They never change. Someone sent me a clip yesterday of Philip Schofield saying he's going to kill himself and how sad he is.
No.
Last week, if my daughters hadn't been there, then I wouldn't be here.
Why do they keep pushing me? Why do they keep pushing me, playing the sympathy card? And all the headlines are now like, yeah, we can't keep attacking this poor man. For 1 year they've attacked me, and they will not stop. And this highlights the difference between the people who are on the side of the establishment and the people who are not on the side of the establishment. I've been offered to sell my soul very many times. I want everyone at home to understand, you do not become the most Googled man on earth, especially amongst a demographic of young men which have money to spend, without very large companies and corporations becoming extremely interested in you. I've been offered $50 to $60 million by companies I'm not going to name. All I had to do was shut up. Shut up, take the money.
No
Wear
way.
the stupid hat.
Wear a stupid hat.
Wave around the stupid drink, whatever it is. And continue to agree with whatever the Matrix says, regardless of my own personal feelings, my personal views and beliefs, and just push it on the minds of young children. And I refuse to do that. I refuse to sell my soul. If I would have sold my soul to a large corporation, and then this attack happened, which I very much doubt this level of Matrix attack would have even happened to me, but if it did, then this large corporation would speak to the media, and the media would be treating me like they treat Philip Schofield. They wouldn't be treating me as an enemy, they would treat me as an ally. All I had to do was sell my soul, and I refused. The recent BBC interview that took place, I don't think most people understand genuinely how snaky that interview was. The reason I had to destroy her so ruthlessly is because of how the interview was set up. When I was in jail, the BBC was constantly trying to get me to give an interview over the phone, and I refused. When I left jail, the BBC begged me for an interview, daily, begging me. And for 3 months, I refused. Eventually, once I understood, after my 3rd month of house arrest, what the Romanian government is going to do to me, which we're going to discuss shortly, I thought now would be a good time to give an interview. BBC begged me, saying that Romania has one of the most corrupt justice systems in Europe, that there's serious problems with the case, lots of evidence that's been leaked shows Andrew's innocent, that Andrew's side of the story hasn't been heard, that we're interested in fair and unbiased journalism, that we don't want to come there and do a hit piece, we want to speak to him and try and find out the truth of what's happening. In fact, we're going to send you the questions we want to ask in advance. I'm not a coward. I never ask for questions in advance. I don't care, because I'm a professional, and I will destroy anyone instantly. But they sent us a list of questions, which was shown to me, and I was like, well, those are actually interesting questions. What's my mental health like? What's Romanian jail like? What's it like being in a courtroom where everyone's speaking a language you don't understand and having your liberty deprived of you? I thought, this is going to be an interesting interview. I agreed. The BBC, all nice smiles and all lies, sent us this entire spiel, turned up, turned the cameras on, sat down, and attacked me.
Have you ever put any and applied any psychological control on any of the women you dated? Or
No, and I respect women. This idea that I'm so much smarter that I can hypnotize somebody, I think is extremely misogynistic idea. I think your idea is misogynistic to believe that women don't have their own free thoughts and free minds. They attempted to sucker punch me. They attempted to shake my hand and knock me out with a sucker punch once the cameras were on.
Oh,
to
shit.
hit me when I was off guard.
Oh.
They expected me to be off guard, ready to talk about my mental health, and hit me with these questions and me make a fool of myself. Unaware that I'm a master of Aikido. When you attempt to sucker punch me, it simply misses, and I destroy you.
Oh.
Unmatched perspicacity. Just because I'm the best there's ever been, and me, with my quick thinking
Oh, shit.
and nearly incomparable wit, can sit and destroy a professional reporter and her entire research team's preparation. Just because I make that look easy doesn't mean I should be forced to succumb to these unfortunate circumstances. 99% of the population, if they were tricked the way I was tricked, would look a fool on camera. They were very prepared to try and make a fool of me. But I'm the best there's ever been.
Oh, shit.
Did they do this to Philip Schofield? No. Where was the BBC's outrage when Rolf Harris or Jimmy Savile were touching children? They don't care. Where's the BBC's outrage when certain other people, high level in society, members of the royal family, are caught having pictures with minors? They don't care. But they will continue to try and convince you that I am something I am not on repeat over.
Oh, fuck.
And over and over again.
Oh, what the hell?
Repeat over and over and over again. These people are worse than disingenuous. They are worse than simply liars. They are evil. They are a club. And if you sell your soul and join the club, they offer you protection. And if you don't, they aim to destroy you.
Oh my.
Which is what they're trying to do to me. I decided to give the interview to the BBC. They aim to destroy you, which is what they're trying to do to me. The reason I decided to give the interview to the BBC is because I now believe that the next step, and I'm going to call it, because I've called everything that's happened to me so far. Look at my old interviews. I said, stage 2, they're going to try and put me in jail. I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you.
The truth is this.
No way.
I knew it was coming. I absolutely not knew it was coming because of how orchestrated it was. The only thing, and I'll state this at the beginning, the only reason I'm upset by being canceled is because I've expired one of my lives.
They're going to hire assassins.
Fucking try. But, bruv, because that's what's next. That's what's next. It's scary. I'm telling you, everyone thinks I'm paranoid. Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
So it's like every single organization on the face of the planet is corrupt. This is what I say to people. I say, listen, and I'm going to say this on this podcast now because I say it on every other one. I would never, ever kill myself. I truly believe they're going to come and they're going to try and kill me on a long enough time frame because they tried to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me. And I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever. And the reason I say this, and I say this to people, and they go, but what can they put you in jail for? And I'm like, how ignorant are you in your ignorance to believe they need a reason? You believe it's fair. You believe I can get a lawyer and prove myself innocent. That's not how it works. They decide you're guilty long before and they find a reason why. And it doesn't matter what you do about it, you will pay the fucking price. It's not fair. None of it is. Every single system's corrupt. It actually annoys me when people say that to me. Well, just get a lawyer. Why? They can't put you in jail if you're innocent. Yes, they fucking can. And that's what people don't understand about the world. They can and they do and they fucking will. And that's what's scary. I'm going to call what's going to happen next. The Matrix is extremely angry. And they are angry because their weapons aren't working. I remain unfazed.
He is.
This is the first time in history someone who was canceled became more popular than before. This is the first time in history where a full broadside of media lies for over a year across every single outlet that they control has failed. Nobody believes them. Nobody. So now what do they do? Well, I believe the UK is going to try and raise charges against me. Don't know what for. I've done nothing wrong. Something's going to appear from nowhere. In fact, I will say that I have some very high-level friends and some whistleblowers who are confirming exactly that to me. They've looked at me and thought, we have to get this guy. What's he done? Nothing. Find something. Who cares? Get some papers, move some papers around, get a judge who'll stamp them, and put him in jail. It doesn't matter that I've done nothing wrong. I also want to say that I believe the Romanian government is going to charge me. They're not going to charge me because they have any evidence, and they're not going to charge me because I'm guilty of anything. They're going to charge me because after a 14-month investigation, 6 months of arrest, which is the maximum they can possibly give me without charge, I don't think they can just drop this. Imagine they just drop this tomorrow. Oh, we made it all up. Imagine that. What choice do they have but to charge me? If they charge me, I have to go to trial. Now, of course, I still believe in Romanian justice. I really, truly believe that even with Romanian justice systems or matrix-controlled justice systems, I will be found innocent. Because I know the case file, I know what's in it. But that's going to take years. They're going to waste 1.5 to 2 years of my life, make me go to trial. Then when I'm found not guilty, it's been years. Who cares, right? Distance from event. If they drop it now, it's the biggest story in the world. They can't drop it. They're going to charge me. They're not going to charge me because I've done anything wrong. They're going to charge me because that's how the Matrix works. Unfortunately, I'm up against an enemy which I can't really, truly beat. I can't beat them. All I can do is continue to discredit them to the point where nobody believes them anymore. And I cannot do that without having perspicacious, intelligent people at home who are analyzing the situation and truly understand what is happening to me. If I have to martyr myself, if I have to some degree sacrifice my liberty and the quality of my life to highlight how the Matrix operates, how the legal system and the media work hand in hand to try and convince the populace somebody is guilty before a judge says they are guilty because they have pre-decided to say this person is guilty because of his wrong-think. If I have to sacrifice myself to do then I guess at least my people, if I have to some degree sacrifice my legal system and the media work hand in hand to try and convince the populace somebody is guilty before a judge says they are guilty because they have pre-decided to say this person is guilty because of his wrong-think. If I have to sacrifice myself to do those things, then I guess at least my imprisonment is a noble one. And I'm a man. And although Romanian jail is as close to hell as you can find on planet Earth, if I have to suffer it, I will do that because I will not sell my soul. The point of this video is only to highlight and make clear the differences in how the people inside of the club are treated versus the people who are outside of the club. And also for me to predict the future for everyone to understand when new charges come, when new countries attempt to attack me, when the Matrix unrelentingly continues to print lies about me and try to convince the world that I am a bad person, I hope it does nothing else but show the world that I am a good person. These people are liars. The people they tell you are good are not good. The people they tell you are bad are the good ones. Do not believe a word that they say. All in all, my predictions for the future are not certain. My future is certainly not certain. Whether I'll continue to breathe or continue to be free, nobody knows. But the one thing I can guarantee to absolutely everybody at home, and anybody who believes in me and my message, and anybody who listens to me speak, I will never sell my soul, I will never be controlled, and I will never lie.
Wow. That's amazing. He's still standing strong.
Who a lot of people consider to be best in the world. You confident that you're going to be able to best him there?
Yeah, but we also have to be aware of the other players that also have strong players on the team that we have to be cautious of, so it's not going to be just Jing.
All right, well, best of luck to you. See if you can push forward. Incy, back to you.
A very, very humble.
Bro, what the fuck is... Oh my god, I think I'm going to just cut it.
Can't underestimate the other players who might not necessarily be seen as the star entry players, because every single one of them has what it takes to clutch out and win them rounds.
I mean, we talk about these star players, especially on the Rays and the duelists, but I think, you know, at pro play, at the end of the day, they recognize how much support is required, both from a utility perspective, from a teammate perspective, from like even a comments perspective, like the IGL saying, yo, Jing, like come over here, like there's a good entry for you, I think you should double satchel out. Giving ideas to your duelists and having those ideas flow makes, it's just so much more.
They're just doing oh, Melton.
Fuck. No wonder. I put this automatic.
Astra ults and then sends the jet over to B, but then also they apply the pressure onto A, and then they ran it back all the way to B. And it was what Mel, what you were saying, the fake into fake into fake. It's impossible. It's very hard to read and very hard to react, because even when you overreact, most of the times you're going to be wrong. It's very difficult to be in the same server as this and actually, you know, face up against a team that can do this with such ease.
What the? Oh no, I can't watch this.
So I think it is worth checking it out.
It is. And then yeah, just enjoy the sights.
Yeah, I still haven't gone shopping, so one of these days, there's 2 off days actually where the matches are off. One of those days I plan on going to Mount Fuji, and one of those days I want to go to the zoo and go shopping. So that's kind of the plan for myself.
Pretty much like 3 days.
Oh shit. Atmos if you want to shop shoes. Atmos?
You got a hat.
You got a hat.
Actually, do the real drip.
Are you going back to the zoo cage? That was so funny, bro.
No,
you're probably laughing, but that's like just cringe. Why not buy Tarek bucket hat? What do you mean? Oh. Wait, oh you bought a bucket hat? I didn't see it. Yeah. Leo. Or not Leo, sorry, Chronicle. Let me get you set up, bro. Let me get you set up.
Stop shooting us.
He's getting mad at the video guy. Day in the life of the pro? This seems chill as fuck, no?
How was today, Durka? Shit. Really? Yeah.
Shit.
He trains outside, Tokyo cries. Because NRG has to go home.
Oh shit.
And then you're at the office in London. We had 500-gram steak today. It's not what it's looking like.
Bro, that calorie is like, I mean, that Sunday is like 50,000 steps. How many steps did I do today? Probably not that many. I was only out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Let's see.
Wow.
I did 5,400 today. Cool video. I like it.
They only get better the longer they get through a tournament, and as they go deeper and deeper, we're going to see a stronger energy, and I hope to see one that is near that final.
I'm taking the bullet train to Mount Fuji, so I haven't planned my trip, but yes, that is the plan.
So
And I have to figure out, like, I have to get tickets and shit and try to see.
I want to start banging for the second one as well, but
Why don't you like the video? Because I'm not signed in. But if I was signed in, I would definitely like it. Double thumbs it up.
Alex are actually standing by ready to do
Yeah, I
the
love
map
that.
pick and ban, so let's send it down there and find out where we're going to be heading.
Let's jump in. PRX, your choice of Team A or Team B?
PRX.
Look at Alex, bro. Fucking Giga Chad. Those videos on his own. He's like, y'all motherfuckers need to go DM. Don't worry about the strategy.
Here we go. So
Go hit the fucking range, buddy. I'll take care of the maps.
You're a ban. And map number 1 from NRG.
Fuck Pearl. Have we seen Pearl all
And slide on
events?
Pearl.
We have.
And map number
An old one.
NA is guys. If you don't know this, NA is 15-0 on Pearl internationally.
Okay. And next set of bans starting with NRG, you have Ascent, Bind, and Split.
Who's the girl? Don't worry, bro. She ain't interested. It's all, wait, that's a. I mean, shoot your shot. No, I'm kidding. Shoot your shot.
Okay, so so let's run through this, make sure we're all good to go. First set of bans, we have NRG with Fracture, PRX with Haven. Map number 1 is Pearl with PRX on attack. Map number 2 is Lotus with NRG on attack. Next set of bans are Ascent and Split.
Coach Alex is
Vine
playing with his
NRG on
nails,
attack.
nervous.
Good luck to you both.
Wait, no, that. You guys are gonna think about a green screen tomorrow and day after tomorrow, trust me? What are you referring to?
NRG.
Can't see Fuji? Hey, why? Why would you say that? Because of the weather?
Sold out.
Be the elimination match of the ages. NRG, the legacy team that just refuses to roll over and die, bulldozing through everyone in the lower bracket versus a PRX that came here with a sub where nobody really expected anything from this team. But today,
they fucked around
is going to progress
and beat EDG.
And one of them is going to be going home. Who you got your money on?
There's no way they beat NRG. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. There's no way they beat NRG, bro.
I already drink
Or the
that.
fact that I love
PRX.
Kujon's IGLing, but I really want to see, like, okay, there's one of these teams has a dedicated
Guys,
IGL. We talked about him for ages.
You guys actually make me think I'm up, but I have to say it how I see it, dude. I have to say it how I see it. It's not me jinxing, man. I'm trying to just tell you what I think, dude. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's not a jinx.
He's going 1v5, but Kukuka, the mad vetoes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. Very
Oh,
interesting.
God.
Probably.
Well, I have to follow my gut intuition. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying they have no chance. I'm not saying they have no chance. I'm just saying that NRG should win the series.
Maybe if this comes as a surprise for them, NRG decides to go for this map because we need to see the adaptation again from them. Now that something is not here. It's the conversation that we're having all the time, but now in a new map.
Google live camera and plan your trip accordingly. That's too crazy, bro. I have to just I have to just go on my off days, and if I can't see it, wait, how close can you get to Mount Fuji when you go there? Like, can you go to the base of the mountain? No.
I mean, well, something's not here, Mel. I'm sorry, I have to drop that.
You can go up the mountain in a bus?
The thing is, when something is here,
you can hike
they
it?
run that Phoenix Jet, which is so good. But can they do that without him?
So that's the thing, and not only that, they go for the solo controller. Is definitely
how's the hike? How's the trail?
Of interpreting the map. I think that NRG decided to go for this because they have very clean retakes and the way that they understand the map. The last time that we saw him playing, how they were
hiking
mid and actually understanding exactly where and how they had to do things. I think that is the
all right, meet and greet at the top of Mount Fuji.
Okay. If they want
you guys were asking for a meet and greet. Meet and greet top of Mount Fuji. I'll give you guys a time.
It's going to be fairly complicated for them.
Well, can do. Yeah, we're about to find out because this is the Prime Gaming Agent Select, and as you can see, they are gonna run it, and CGRS is gonna play Killjoy.
So Forsaken is going on the Jet. This is the
That's kind of absurd, right?
Bro,
Jing is the best raise in the.
Was to go on the Killjoy, and CGRS was to go on the Sky. But honestly, I
was gonna correct myself and say arguably the best raise in the world.
Energy is going to be prepared.
They got him on Phoenix. Remember Zelsis ran Phoenix on Pro?
Preparation, it would be against this, and
I was talking mad shit. EG were winning like 11-5.
Double controller comp. We saw Cloud9 run it in VCT Americas very early on, and it proved very effective actually against other.
And then they fucking brought it back on them and won like 13-11 or some shit. Phoenix is crazy for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad they kept this comp. It's going to be an exciting match, and it's time to jump into it with Achilles. And
they always play Phoenix on Pro. I see. All right, we're right into it, guys. Here we go.
What it is, but NRG and us are apparently inseparable, so we'll see if
PRX elimination,
or if PRX
lower bracket game.
Into their reign of terror but it's everything to play for. From here on out, losers will be going home. You want that
Loser
spot.
goes home, winner plays versus EG best of 5. NRG EG best of 5 sounds kind of fire, but probably not that hype, I guess, because NA versus NA. But I do like it
somewhat hive-mindy paper
because we're guaranteed grand finals then.
It has been leaning a little bit more towards Forsaken, doing some of the macro calling, I guess I'll call it. But when it comes down to their comms, when you really dig in to some of the intense situations, some of the fast-paced situations, it is kind of a group effort, a team effort. And as we've seen throughout this event, PRX is getting better and better and better at these micro adjustments.
Loser goes home,
whether
yeah.
it be CGRS on that Gecko, teaming up with Divide with some of these unique kind of,
I mean, everyone's prediction is obviously a Fnatic EG rematch in the final, which I think would be fire.
I'm so happy we get to cast NRG because I just
but
love watching Fnatic.
there's no guarantees here.
It's just absolutely just brilliant and beautiful. But PRX has given him fits in the past.
All right.
That they have. Let's go ahead. Kick off this map. We have not.
Don't forget that NRG and EG talk shit to each other during the season grudge match. NRG and EG talk shit during the season.
Coming into this event.
I'm trying to recall it.
Flash out off the rip. Victor just going to be pulling back here over on the B side.
I mean, to be honest, like everyone at one point has probably talked shit to EG, but not the players, mainly the org. But yeah, it would be a hype game.
Really looking for some of that telltale utility from Divide.
Oh yeah, Chad and Potter, those tweets I remember. I see.
NRG.
All right, I'm gonna do this so I can hear better. Does this look weird?
The B side and good awareness here from PRX. Kind of regroup and back off. Maybe see if you can isolate.
So I can hear better.
Kill here through B link. They're gonna 3-stack crashes and he wants none of it, and that's wise. They don't push too deep there. Now contact gonna be made around the corner.
Oh. Garner some space, gets them moved up here against the link. The rotation's now going to be coming in from the side of NRG. Artist still checking, wants to see if there's going to be anybody late pushing through water.
Oh, it's not wearing his own merch? I am. Even I'm not.
One apiece. Crashes with a little bit of a follow-up, tries to get rid of the
this Phoenix is genius. This Phoenix Piggies. No, I'm kidding.
Will be able to take down Mind Freak, and now it's just going to be a
oh my god. Awkward. Nice getaway.
Now stranded in Jing.
Alright, let's see how NRG are looking today.
Flash at the ready.
NRG's just like weird to me because yo, now you're Molly.
We'll just die to it in the end anyway, but it's still going to be the pistol round going to NRG.
Fucking ball.
That's all right. A little bit of
who cares, bro?
From Victor. Nice.
What is your team? My team is Sentinels. Where are they? They're playing. I think they're playing the next one, like the next one.
Kind of came in through, through link, waited for the smoke utility.
I don't mind this.
Fuck, he actually gave him a free orb. That's actually really bad because he gave him a free orb, right?
Yeah, that's
he's one off ult now.
But I think it's just really trying to fast track that one. Jing on the opposite side, though. Now going to be one off having that run it back available.
Wait, how is he one off?
That's a big part of PRX's strategy.
Did he get the orb? He did, yeah. He got the orb, that's fine.
Artist making a nice early exit here, trying to find Forsaken. Now pushes the issue, swings around the corner, finds it.
It's actually huge.
Goes for the reload, saw him with the stinger, will be able to take down Jing, and now it's just a matter
I feel like
of
if Artist has a strong start,
can find anything here to try and being flawless, the wall will drop
no
down.
jinx,
However,
knock on wood. If Artist has a strong start, NRG win this map convincingly. Prediction, 13-5 or less.
Now we move on. To the first
but I'll tell you when I see a strong start.
Been able to cook up with this comp. I'm a little bit worried about this attacker side for PRX.
We're headed in that direction.
In here. Normally it's Forsaken on the harbor, kind of doing a really good job.
I'll let you guys chat. It's fine.
Setting
but
up
like,
Jing to be able to kind of
I have to see it. How I see it, man. What am I supposed to do? What? I should predict against them?
Yeah.
It's not that I want them to lose, man. I'm saying what I think.
Don't say what you think.
And this time,
don't say shut up, that's rude, man. Where's your guys' manners, dude? Fuck! Bro, that was my fault that he died. Yeah. Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, it's my fault that he ran up and died.
Finds one, crashes now swinging out the bats behind the pillar. Just managed to take out one Divide, quick to trade it to keep them on equal footing.
Hey, 3v3.
Because now the run it back is going to be coming through.
Run, people run, people run, people run.
Rush up. They know exactly
nice, they got
where he's
away.
going to be coming from. So
he's got a molly though, he can molly that.
And eventually he's just going to go ahead and
it's fine.
The TP back over. But a 3v3 for the retake attempt. Victor just now moving out of arc. Looks like he might go all the way around to club it, trying to get that top B
It's fine. I'm not offended by you guys calling me a jinx.
Try to check, but it's not going to catch. Victor on that lurk. Here comes the harbor wall.
But it is in my head. You're in my head, rent free. My own chat lives in my head.
Up front to try to delay.
And walking across is poison. Jing finding one.
Oh my god.
Cove, knows that he's pulled back. In the meantime, Victor, well, presence should be noted. Certainly is now, but still finds a headshot. And
Play for
already
kills
with 3
here.
kills in
It's
this
actually a
round.
good save here. Actually a good
Very
save.
good bonus here for the side of NRG. He's looking for a little bit more. Jing will be able to
Like, he saves that.
as they get themselves on the board here.
He gets 1K instead of 1900.
Keep on working, stay positive. You got this.